and linebacker.
This has been the most historical year the Bearcat football team has experienced since the inception of the school in 1972. Never in school history has KCD made it into the regional championship game until tonight. Last week, KCD played the best game I've witnessed in recent history and proved that the Bearcats are a team to be reckoned with. They played tough, physical, created turnovers, and had the will to win, beating Russellville 27-12. Tonight, the Bearcats will be facing the number one team in the state, Mayfield Cardinals. They're an extremely talented team that is well coached. Their record is the same as KCD, 11-1. The Cardinals' only loss was to an incredible Class 5A Warren Central 42-28. The Bearcats have been talking about this game since last November when we lost to the Cardinals on their home field 53-7. We will need a nearly perfect game to bring home the win, and Coach Jones believes that the team is poised and well prepared to deliver that task. It's the Cardinals versus the Bearcats. Hello, Bearcat fans. It's Michael Bennett coming to you from the campus of Kentucky Country Day in Louisville, Kentucky. It's playoff game number 3, and you see the captains are going out there to the 50-yard line for the coin toss. Captains for tonight's game on Mayfield side. Number 3, Jordan Brown. Number 1, Dondre Jackson. And number 9, Jonathan Jackson, who I assume we'll hear a lot of that name tonight. Captains for the Bearcats. Number 23.
That's Khalil Wilson.
Khalil Wilson, which is kind of throwing me off. Number 88. Which is, I'm
60.
assuming it's
Marco
Connell, 68, and number 24, Bittensee, and number 9, Robert Schultz. Well, welcome tonight before we get to Bob Holtgrave, the father of the greatest kicker in the state of Kentucky. We're going to have Marche Harris, the upper school director. Marche, I appreciate you joining us for a few minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't be anywhere else.
Well, this is, as I mentioned just a minute ago in the intro, this is a historical night. I know they had some special events today at school with the pep rally. And how excited is the school body, and how excited are you, and what does this mean for Country Day?
You absolutely cannot imagine how much excitement is through the school community. From our 4.5-year-olds who are also on this campus to our 18-year-olds. It is outstanding energy, and we are so proud of our Bearcats for their historical accomplishment, and we are hoping that we're going to be rooting them on tonight to victory.
Well, it's going to be a tough one. I mean, what kind of is your estimate as far as the score for tonight's ball game?
Oh, that's okay. We'll take 23-21 KCD, and we'll be fine with that.
Well, I like that prediction. Last week when I was talking to Coach Jones, I predicted that Russellville would beat us. And, of course, I predicted wrong. And this week I had to do it again because I'm a firm believer of superstition. I predicted another loss, which I think if the team comes out like they did last week, and they were the most physical defense and offense I've ever seen in KCD history, if they do that again, we've got a fantastic shot here tonight.
Yes, we really do. I mean, these boys are in the best condition that I've ever seen one of our teams. Mentally, they have never been more focused on their task, and I've known many of these young men since they were 5 years old. So I know how excited they are about this opportunity, and they are going to be out there giving it all that they can for this game.
Well, I appreciate you coming up here. I know football is a good sport for you. You like football, but basketball really is your forte. Coming from the basketball program, you played when you were younger. Where did you play?
I did. I spent 2 years at Chapel Hill and graduated from Illinois State. So yes, I personally am a hoopster. But I am here to root these Bearcats on because I could not be more proud of them. Here they come on the field right now.
Well, Marche, thank you for joining us for a few minutes. I know you do a wonderful job with the school and appreciate all the work you do.
Great. Thank you so much.
Marche. All right, Bearcat fans, I got Bob Holtgrave here with me now. You see the players coming out here through the human tunnel. Bob, it's going to be a fun night tonight.
Yeah, it is going to be a fun night, Michael. I think the key for the Bearcats is we're going to have to take the first punch from them and survive that first punch. And if we can do that, I think we can play with them. If we give up early scores to them and fall behind, I think we're going to really struggle. But this is a really, really good team. I consider Mayfield to be the Class A equivalent to Trinity in 6A. So we're stepping up about 4 levels in class. It'll be interesting to see how we do.
Well, some of the notables from last week's game, Isaiah Brents had a game high of 14 tackles. Khalil Wilson had 9 tackles. And here's kind of the surprising point. We had 31 carries on the offensive side for only 47 yards. And I mentioned that to Coach Green just a minute ago, that that's a bit of a surprise. He goes, well, we got ahead and we got conservative. There was no need to really try and run it as hard as we needed to because we kept getting a record 6 turnovers.
Yeah, we did such a good job of forcing turnovers. We're going to need to do a lot of that again tonight, I think, to hang with this team. So it'll be interesting. Mayfield won the toss. They elected to defer. So I think if Coach Jones and Coach Green had their preference, they would want the ball first, and we're going to get it first. So.
Well, they want to strike first, and you're right. That's one question I did ask Coach Jones this week. If we win the coin toss, what do you prefer? He goes, I want the ball now. I want to strike first. This is a team, Mayfield that is, that hasn't been behind this year with the exception of one game, and KCD wants to strike first and see how well they handle, that is the Cardinals of Mayfield, adversity. They feel like if we do get a quick lead, they might struggle a little and it gets in their heads just like it did with Russellville, because you could see when the Bearcats scored quickly and frequently last week, it really put a kind of a funk into Russellville's head.
Yeah, they were really surprised to fall behind. So looks like they're pooch kicking on us, Michael.
That ball's going to be out of bounds, so it's going to be a penalty. Bearcats will take over on the 35-yard line as the offense shows up for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 Bearcats. It's football.
Yeah, I don't think KCD has ever played this late in the season, Michael.
This is a history breaker right here. This is their first time.
Yeah, this is our 3rd game in November, I guess.
Yes, it is. Coming up on Thanksgiving, I tell you, let's keep playing. I'm okay with it. If you'd like a shout-out, please don't hesitate. Email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com. Robert Schultz is under center. It's going to be a handoff.
Oh, nice.
Isaiah Brent's got it. Going to be a gain of about 3 yards. They're going to give it to the 38, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 9, Jonathan Jackson, who's probably the best player on the field for either team from Mayfield. He's I understand him to be an SEC caliber prospect, so we'll see a lot of him at linebacker. We'll see a lot of him at fullback or running back, it sounds like, doesn't it, Michael?
Well, actually, he's already committed to Western Kentucky.
Oh, he has, okay.
And so he will be playing Division I football, which Western, as you know,
they've gotten better.
Have they ever? Schultz is back-to-back. He's got play action. Getting a little hustle right there. Almost threw it into an interception. Thank goodness it was not
number
caught.
Number 1 there, Dondre Jackson there for Mayfield. And Michael, this is what happened to KCD a little bit last year. They went down there, and Robert just couldn't even get his feet set to deliver any kind of passes last year. So one of the keys for KC has got to be giving him a little bit of time to throw the ball.
And that's a great point. One thing that Robert is really talented at quarterback, he has quick feet. He can get back into the position ready to pass that ball, and you can see the speed that Mayfield has. 11:21 left the first quarter, just the start of the ball game.
Yeah, Michael, it's interesting. We used to do a lot of shotgun last year. We do most stuff from under the center. It'll be interesting to see if Robert can get set quickly and make a read and get rid of the ball, dropping back to pass like that.
It's going to be a run play to Isaiah Thomas. Gets a gain of about 1 yard. It's going to be 4th down, 6. 11-12 clock is running. No score so far. Bearcats took the kickoff, and unfortunately Robert is in the punt position.
Yeah, a little bit of a conservative play call, but it's early. It's maybe it's going to be a field position kind of deal that Coach Jones is trying to do. Punting from the 40, hopefully we can put the ball inside the 20 for Mayfield.
Jonathan Jackson back to receive. No. Not a good kick right there by Robert. That ball's going to go out of bounds right around the 46-yard line. We'll have to see where the official marks that ball.
Yeah, that might be, unfortunately, that might be the worst punt I've seen Robert have in his 4-year career here at KCD. He's got to be one of the top 3 or 4 punters in the state, and that one just unfortunately came off the side of his foot.
Officials for tonight's game: referee Danny Sally Jr., umpire David Huffman, linesman Dennis Owens, line judge Jeff Burris, and back judge Daniel Rogers, all from the Sky Conference, which is down around the Western Kentucky Bowling Green area. Back for the first pass. Almost intercepted by Tommy Staferi. Tommy just broke it up. Just like last week, he almost intercepted that ball going backwards.
Boy, Tommy is always in the right spot, it seems like. And, that pass was made by Jake Guhi, I guess is the way you would say that, Michael.
Yeah,
and
gooey.
It was really
Gooey.
It was really probably ill-advised pass. You know, we looked like we were in zone coverage there, and boy, Tommy Stafari's just such a smart kid, and he's always in the right place. He almost got that one.
2nd and 10. 10:38 left in the first quarter. It's going to be a run play. Got some room to run out there. Going to be a nice tackle right there. Looks like Emilio Estevez, but I'm going to say Emilio Zayas. Clock's running, 10:20 left. That runs by number 9. He's a senior, Jonathan Jackson. Best running back we have faced this year.
Yeah.
Runs hard, he's quick, and he bounces out, too.
Yeah, I tell you what, I hope he's not better than the kid from Carroll County.
He is, without a doubt. He had 325 yards last week against Holy Cross.
Wow. Let's see if we can get a false start here on Mayfield. Nope.
It's going to be first down. He's going to get out around the 39-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals of Mayfield.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Cam Sample. You know, one of the things I think is going to be one of the big challenges, Michael, for KCD is you know, we lose a lot when Jordan doesn't play offense, when Jordan Duff doesn't play offense. So I think we lose more on defense just because he's so fast. And if people break that initial line of scrimmage, he's good at, you know, preventing touchdowns. So, you know, it's a big responsibility on Khalil this week.
Well, that's one of the disappointing parts is you're going to see number 9 run again. Gets a little bit of yardage right there, Jonathan Jackson.
Nice tackle there by Alan Papalia.
Alan Papalia, yep.
Alan Papalia.
Gain of 3.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 3 yards.
Well, he's really gotten better as the years progress, hasn't he, Michael?
Absolutely. Yes, he has. But the quarterback for
2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Gooey.
Mayfield is number 2, Jake Gooey. His brother was actually a quarterback.
That looked like a false start there. Yeah, we were just a couple plays late. If we could have gotten that false start on that 3rd and 1, it would have been a good deal.
Well, this undoubtedly is the best offensive line that the Bearcats have faced. They do a really good job, but they do have a lot of penalties against them. Most of them are holding.
Okay.
So you'll see a lot of holding calls tonight, and I'm sure Coach Jones has spotted that in every game that he's looked at this year on film. When it came to Mayfield. And
Boy, it's interesting, Michael. You look at that offensive line, it's one of the smaller offensive lines we played against. So we played against some gargantuan offensive lines, but, you know, technique a lot of times is more important than size.
That's one of the plays they'll see a lot tonight. They do have a
Beautiful.
spread.
There's number 3, Jordan Brown, on the reception from Gooey's pass, and, boy, Benton C played that nicely.
Well, the difference tonight on our defense, Mayfield does play a spread offense. They have a power eye. They don't show a lot of formations, but you'll see that quick pass. And we got an injury timeout right here, but we'll stay right here, Kevin Stammerman. But you'll see that quick pass out to the sideline. So you'll see our wideouts a lot closer to the line of scrimmage. Now, these receivers are fast, but when you see it running out there, we've got enough time that we need to stop them right away so they're not getting a 5-yard, 6-yard gains and have short
before they
second.
get to full speed.
Exactly.
Yeah, the injured player down there, Michael, looks like Rakeem Burton for Mayfield. So
thanks for taking a picture of me while I'm taking a swig. Well, this is an exciting night, and a big crowd out here. Mayfield brought a pretty good crowd out here.
Did.
Bearcats have a good crowd out here, so sorry you're not able to join us. But
we were treated by quite a fireworks show there before the game. I think it was in honor of Light Up the Summit, but we affectionately told our guests that it was compliments of the KCD Athletic Club. So.
That's right.
So.
Well, and it was a beautiful fireworks show that they had right over here on the baseball field. But stay tuned at halftime. We're going to have Coach Jones with his first half comments. And then also we will have a few former Bearcat athletes here. And so that'll be a bit of a surprise at halftime. And Jamie Elliott, too.
Okay. Yeah, I guess a lot of these, I guess a lot of the kids may be back for Thanksgiving break.
Yes.
So, looks like Rakeem Burton's, he's limping a little bit.
Yeah, that was one of the really negative parts. Only bad thing that happened last week is with Jordan Duff going down. He went down early, and my hat's off to this Bearcat team that really didn't go crazy knowing that one of their best players is down. Of course, he's out for the year.
Yeah, so this Rakeem Burton, Michael, was the center for Mayfield. So it'll be interesting to see how the backup center does here. They immediately go to shotgun, and I would guess that he hasn't had any snaps as Tyler Hall is now the center.
Point.
Let's see what happens.
8:53 left, first quarter, no score so far. Back to pass. Got room to run. Cam Samples running after him. Wide open all the way down there, and he dropped it. Thank goodness.
That was a touchdown. What a nice read by Gooey, and boy, they had they had that receiver, I think number 11.
Well, the one thing that's
Marshall Bacon.
Gooey's a great quarterback, or I should say he's a good quarterback. I don't want to overemphasize, but he's a good quarterback, but he will miss under pressure. He really didn't miss too much under that pass right there. I would blame the receiver.
Yeah, I tell you what, he kind of threw it over his back shoulder, so it wasn't a great pass, but it's probably a pass that should have been caught. So let's see if we can be disciplined here, and I expect to see a handoff here to number 9, Jonathan Jackson, maybe a draw. Let's see if we can be disciplined and stop that young man.
Well, it's 4th down, 4th and 9 for the Cardinals.
The draw.
Oh, what a play right there! The Bearcats almost had him wrapped up.
Stafari's getting out there.
He's going to be knocked down. Bearcats are going to take over right around the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 8:34 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, good pursuit there. Looked like Alan Papaya was in there. Tommy Stafari was in there. And then
Country Day takes possession on down. It is 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
yeah, and then Jack Pike finished it off.
Well, Bearcats come out with their
Listen, Bearcats.
offense the second time tonight.
Is wearing Jordan Duff's number 23 tonight in honor of Jordan. Leo Wilson is 23 tonight in honor of Jordan Duff.
Roberts in the shotgun position. Isaiah Brents is a lone setback. Bad snap,
but handled well by Robert. Time to throw. Oh, and almost picked off there. What a nice coverage play there by number 3, Jordan Brown. Benton C was open there for a second, but boy, Jordan Brown really closed quickly on that one.
Again, they're quick. I mean, you cannot say enough. Jordan Brown, he's 5'7", 165-pound senior, very good athlete, good speed. And he also plays wide receiver on the offense. Shout out from Jim and Jill Conklin from Fairfax, Virginia. Great game last week. It was fun being with the Bearcat fans. We are very proud of the team. Good luck tonight and play hard. You are a champion. Tell all the fans and the coaches, go Bearcats, please. Tell Coach Conklin.
Oh, no. Schultz hands it off to Isaiah Brents. He's had a big hole, and the ball just shot out of him. He was not even touched. Ball popped straight up in the air and recovered there by Mayfield. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the ball never hit the ground. It was a really weird play there.
First turnover of the night.
He had room to run there, too. He had a good 8-10 yard gain there if he just holds on to the ball.
First turnover of the night for the Bearcats. And going back, tell the fans and the coaches, go Bearcats. Please tell Coach Conklin we send him a shout-out. That's Jimmy Conklin, Coach Conklin's mom and dad.
Awesome.
I got the chance to meet him last week. Great people. Certainly do appreciate you speaking with me. Glad to hear you had a safe trip back to Fairfax.
Nice run there by Jonathan Jackson, number 9.
Jonathan Jackson on the carry. Clay Collier is the solo tackle for the Bearcats.
Collier Clay with the tackle.
Clay,
yeah. Nice to hear Dick Gaylor announce the games, but he had it backwards. I shouldn't say that because I've done the same thing.
Oh,
and
it's easy to do. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice tackle right there, and he can't get him down.
Oh, but Khalil Wilson comes up with,
Tommy Stafari.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Tommy Stafari. It was
Well, you had Tommy Stafari, Isaiah
Josh
Brents,
Spurrier.
and Josh Spurrier out there.
Nice play there. Loss of about 2 or 3 there.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down 4. Nice to get a hold right here. 7:30 left first quarter.
Mike, I can tell you one of the keys already. We've got to get Jonathan Jackson down on the first hit. We need to get him down on the first hit. It's taken us 2 or 3 hits to get him down. So,
well, as long as you get the first hit and slow him down, but you're going to see a run right there.
Nothing here. Oh, what a nice swarming defensive play.
Great job.
Beautiful play there. I think that was Josh Spurrier that contained the play. And the running back for Mayfield just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, it's going to go all the way back. They're going to mark it at the 45 yard. No, they're going to mark it at the 41 yard
series there for the Bearcats.
Well, after a turnover, that's what you want to see. And you're right. I'm glad to see that as well, because now they're going to bring out the punter, and they're going to be kicking to number 23, Khalil Wilson. 6:30 left, first quarter. No score so far.
It'll be interesting to see how many times we call Khalil Jordan tonight. Good snap. And
Nice punt.
pretty nice punt. I think Khalil needs to let that one go. Unfortunately, it rolls out of bounds at the 3. For 5.
Yeah, it's going to be the 5-yard. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. 6:23, clock is stopped.
KCD takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're losing the field position battle
Yeah.
right now.
Well, we were doing okay until we had the fumble. The fumble really did a swing to the field position.
Well, tonight's game's being brought to you by Kentucky Country Day.
Wow!
Yes.
Wow. The fireworks and sponsorship of the game.
That's correct. So certainly do appreciate the school donating this payment to the athletic department so we can bring you this over the internet. It's going to be a run right now. Isaiah Brins probably gets about 2 yards is what I'm guessing. No, they're going to give him a yard, so it'll be 2nd down 9, 6 minutes left, first quarter. Oh, it was Tommy Staferi, excuse me.
Up about a yard for the Bearcats. 2nd and 9 for Country Day.
Beautiful night here tonight in Louisville.
And a really good crowd here, Michael.
They're expecting the biggest crowd ever to come to a Kentucky Country Day football game. And then this ranks up there, and I think it's bigger than Bearcat Festival. Schultz is under center.
Hand off to Josh Spurrier, trying to get around the outside, and, boy, they are just too fast for that play to work.
Yeah. He's going to lose about a yard right there. So it's going to be 3rd down 11,
Josh Spurrier.
maybe 2 yards right there. 5:30 left, first quarter.
Stop by
If you'd like to give a shout-out, email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com. Bluegrassmedical, all one word, at hotmail.com. I bet people. Of course, if you're not familiar with Mayfield Cardinals, Mayfield, Kentucky is down in one of the farthest points of western Kentucky, right around Paducah, down there in between the lakes, land between the lakes, and a beautiful country down there.
Well, there's a little bit of a horse collar there, but they didn't call it. So conservative play calling by Coach Jones, and understandable where the ball's positioned. If Robert gets sacked back there, it's going to be a safety. So I think it's a good idea just to keep the ball on the ground. Let's see if we can punt it out and hold them.
The ball's going to be marked on the 6-yard line, 4th down 8. Isaiah Brins comes off the field just really upset, and I don't blame him. He wants to win. This team wants to win in the worst way, especially the way that they performed last year, unfortunately. Roberts got a good punt right there. It's going to be fielded right around the 50-yard line, so he did a great job of kicking that ball out of bounds and away from the returner of Mayfield.
Yeah, so, Michael, I want to apologize in advance to our fans. They've got me operating the camera here, so the quality of the video could go to hell in a handbasket here pretty quick. But Kevin Stammerman had an emergency he need to take care of. He's going to be right back.
I'm assuming it's a potty break.
I didn't say that.
He needs to bring an empty bottle.
Yeah.
4:24 left. First quarter, no score so far. Each team has had the ball twice now, or actually,
This looks like
Bearcats
almost
had
an
3
illegal
times.
substitution almost.
Well, they're not calling it yet.
Hand off to Jonathan Jackson. And again, we're stretching that play out pretty well. He still cuts it up and gets, 3 yards, Michael?
No, he got about a yard, and it's going to be marked at the 50-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down 9, 4 minutes left, first quarter, no score so far. You made a good point earlier, because I told you, as far as the scouting goes, this team has a great line, but you're right, they're small. I expected them to be a little bigger in size, and they're definitely a physical team. Great job right there by Tommy Staferi.
Both of those young men are really starting out with a great game.
The thing I've noticed so far the last 2 games, last week with Russellville, and then this week so far in the first quarter, we're running to the ball the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, our pursuit is a whole lot better. I tell you what, boy, this will be a great stop here. Again, like Coach Green told us before the game, our defense needs a little confidence, and And let's see if we can get a stop here, and let's force them to punt again.
It's going to be 3rd down 6. Ball's marked on the 48-yard line. In the shotgun position, back to pass is Dewey.
Oh, that should be
Doesn't have a man open. He's throwing it away.
Defense. Yeah, he had nothing. So it looks like Mayfield's going to punt for the 3rd time tonight, Michael. That's unbelievable. That's great for the KCD defense.
Well, knowing that number 9, the running back for the Cardinals, Jonathan Jackson, got over 300 yards in rushing last week, this is really surprising right now. I like the way the Bearcat defense is playing so far.
Well,
I love it.
I'd love to see us get a break here. Maybe a block punt, bad snap, good return, long pass completion. They're going to try a pretty good punt. And again, he's kicking it away from Khalil, and there's just nothing Khalil can do to get to that one.
No,
so
that's
again,
a beautiful
we're
punt.
inside the 5.
That ball's going to be marked right around the 3-yard line. So, again, the Bearcats are backed in a corner with 2:49 left first quarter.
Yeah, so, Michael, I think here's some of the things that would be nice to see if we make any adjustments. I'd love to see us, we're going to have to throw the ball, I think, in the center of the field. This team's too quick to throw the ball across the field on like 35-yard diagonal passes. It'd be nice to throw it, in the center of the field, run it up the gut some. We're not going to be able to run sweeps, run screens. I think they're too fast for us.
Roberts under center. It's going to be a run and play again. Isaiah Brinson's got a little room outside.
Run. Beautiful run.
Gets a gain of about 5 yards.
Yeah, that was 9. That's a big run. Maybe a first down.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are right.
First down.
Yeah.
All right.
First down, Bearcats.
That's our first down of the evening.
Yeah, it might be I know Cardinals have gotten 1, but that's it. And that's our first down. So this first down is being brought to you by 852fx.com and ihigh.com with the help from Verizon 4G LTE mobile hotspot. You're going to see a lot of checkoffs tonight. And I'm not talking about not Star Wars, but Star Trek.
Oh, nice run there. Another good 8-9-yard gain. Again, right up the middle, Michael. I think that's what we have to do. I don't think we can really run sweeps on these guys.
Well, the one thing you're going to see, which we haven't seen too much this year, Coach Jones has given Robert Schultz, the quarterback, a few different plays to choose from. And then when he runs up to the line of scrimmage looking at the defense, he might check it off. So we're going to see a lot of checks tonight and changes of plays. And so I think that'll be something a little different, a little exciting as well. And so far, I like the way the offense has come out this second time. That was a gain of 8 yards at second down 2 with 1:30 left. Quick pass right there. It's complete.
Complete to Khalil Wilson for a first down.
Khalil Wilson's got it right around the 26-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Bearcats, this first down is being brought to you by Kentucky Country Day School in Louisville, Kentucky. 1:32 left. Clock stopped as the chains are moved.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mike, I'd love to see us, fake an out pattern and try to throw the ball over the top of the defense.
Here you go with the predictions again.
That's my first one of the night.
I'm going to tell you right now, you freaked out Coach Jones last week. He's like, Michael, how did Bob Holtgrave know these plays? I think he has no respect for your football knowledge.
It's unbelievable.
And neither do I, quite honestly. 1:12 left. First quarter is going to be.
Good jump. Good play.
I like the cadence call right there.
A penalty marker down.
That's going to be the first penalty of the night, I believe. Encroachments against the Cardinals. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, moving the ball to the 32-yard line. So it'll be first down 5. You like the first down short, second down short,
sure.
Third down short.
It'll be interesting to see how we go with this. I mean, you could try to run it 3 times to get 5 yards and probably make it. It's also a pretty good time to throw the ball, too. So we'll see what we do.
With Mayfield, their defense is where they win the game. They're really, really good, especially 5 of the 6 players are incredible defensive players.
Nice run there by Tommy Staferi. Boy, he runs hard.
Yeah, that ball's going to be placed right at the 39-yard line, just outside the 38, but we'll call it the 39.
Good blocking up front there by the Bearcats.
I like to see him move the ball, getting that ball on the other side of the field instead of staying on the Country Day side.
I will tell you one thing that's nice this year that we didn't have last year is, Coach Green was the head coach, Now he's coaching.
Well, wait a minute, what are you saying?
Let me finish. No, what I'm saying is,
Wow.
So Coach Green was kind of like the CEO. Now this year he's coaching the offensive line. So the offensive line play, I think, has improved significantly over last year. And we're actually winning the battle up front right now in this drive.
Well, even though he played for Vanderbilt, he does know a little bit about football.
Yeah.
That's more like a too much time. Delay a game.
Delay a game. You called it.
So when you call it from out there at the far side, usually that's typically what it is. 19 seconds left. That hurts right there, making it now 1st and 15. So we'll have to see what Coach Jones comes up with now to hopefully get this ball closer to the 50-yard line and on the other side of the field.
Yeah, so, Michael, this may be the last play of the first quarter here. So
I don't make those predictions anymore.
Let's see what we get here.
Play action for Robert Schultz.
Stafari's open.
Got a man open.
Oh,
It's Tommy Stafari. He's got it at 10, 15. Touchdown, Bearcats. I'm sorry.
Hey, beautiful play. Went right over the top, Michael.
Yes,
right
it
over
did.
the top.
Can't help that.
What a beautiful throw by Robert Schultz. Great catch by Tommy Stafari.
Yeah, that was a perfect play. Actually, the defender for the Cardinals stumbled just a little bit, and that allowed Tommy, which it was a beautiful pass from Robert, but still
Gorgeous.
a great catch by Tommy Stafari, putting the Bearcats up 6-0. First lead of the night for the Bearcats, first score. David Holtgrave puts it up and over the scoreboard, making it 7-0. Bearcats take the lead.
What a great start. Great start.
Yes, it was. We're going to take a break. This is the Kentucky Country Day Football Network. Bearcats lead 7-0.
This is 852FX on iHigh.com, bringing you 2012 playoff action.
Well, Bearcats score for the first time tonight with 8.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Robert Schultz throws an absolutely beautiful spiral to Tommy Stafari, the defender for the Cardinals. Stumbled a little bit. That allowed a little separation for Tommy to catch that ball, which Tommy, again, I'm going to repeat myself, Tommy made. That was not an easy catch.
Great catch.
And able to run that in for a 60-yard pass reception and touchdown.
Yeah, Michael, they put so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, and they trust their corners to cover the receivers. And if a kid like that stumbles or somebody gets behind him, it's going to be wide open. So, I think those are the kind of plays Coach Green talked to us about before the game.
Well, they play a slant 4-3 defense. It's a very aggressive defense, and that's right. I think that's what burned them right there.
Oh,
David kicks a beautiful one all the way back through the end zone.
Through the end zone.
It's going to be a touchback for the Bearcats, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 20-yard line. Is this the first time tonight that the Cardinals have had the ball on their own?
Yeah, probably is. Well, they their first drive. They started about the 45 because Robert hit a bad punt.
That's right.
Yeah, so this is definitely their worst field position for starting of a drive tonight.
Now, I predict this is the last play of the quarter. I did that so many times last year.
If they throw it.
Never do it. It's going to be a run play.
Oh, nice play. Travis Abrams and Ben Rice on that
Ben
tackle.
Rice had that initial hit right there, slowing him down. That's what I like. They're slowing him down quick and getting help from everybody else. That's the end of the first quarter. Bearcats are leading. This is the Kentucky Country Day Football Network.
First quarter, Kentucky Country Day 7, Mayfield 0.
Well, one thing we were talking about during the break here, you're right. It's got to be Kill and Jordan Duff, and you can't say enough great accolades about that young man. My nickname for him is Lightning because he's the quickest player out there, and you just hate to see him on the crutches here on the sidelines.
Yeah, he's such a dynamic player, and he just adds so much to this team, and it's really it's got to be disappointing for him and his grandmother that he's not able to play. But I tell you what, Jordan's the number one cheerleader tonight, so he's way into the game. So.
Well, he's a good kid.
It's a good-looking hat he's wearing, too.
That's right.
Oh,
he's
another
going to
good
be slowed down right
defensive
there.
play. Emilio and Cam and Ben Rice and Travis Abrams all on that tackle. Like you said, Michael, they're swarming.
Oh, well, they lost 2 yards right there, so it's going to be 3rd down 9 third down 8 for the Cardinals. So you're right. This team is swarming. I like that description of the defense. They're swarming the offensive players.
Dude.
Which I'm being told that was a point of emphasis.
Oh,
week.
nice play
Ben
by
Rice
Ben
got him out
Rice.
there. He's going to be down
Beautiful.
right at the 14-yard line.
Nobody even blocked him.
Not at all. It's going to be 4th and really long. This is exactly what Coach Jones wanted, to see how Mayfield could really handle being down. Plus, they're away from home 4.5 hours. That really puts a lot on a team when you're away from home and away from your comforts.
Well, those fireworks may have spooked them, too. You know that, Michael? Those fireworks may have messed with them.
Because we're seeing the fireworks on our side of the field. But back to kick again is Mayfield. Khalil Wilson, number 23, who's wearing Jordan Duff's jersey.
Oh, not a good punt.
That ball's going to go out of bounds right around the 40-yard line.
45-yard line. All right.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the Mayfield 45, 10:39 left. Bearcats do have the lead 7-0. There's a good picture right there of Lightning Jordan Duff. Unfortunately, I saw him this afternoon. Well, fortunately, I saw him, but unfortunately, he had said that he's going to have surgery.
Wow.
On his knee, so
well,
on his ACL.
You hate to hear it. Jordan was going to play a whole lot for the varsity basketball team this year. So
really, I did not know
yeah,
that.
so they've lost 2 guards on the basketball team. David's getting his shoulder operated on. He was going to start or play a lot of guard, and then Jordan was going to play a lot of guard, and he's going to be out now. So.
Coach Booker's going to have a tough time losing those 2 good players. Isaiah Brents with a pretty good run right there, gets a gain of a little over 2 yards. They're going to call it 2 yards, but it'll be 2nd and 8 with 10:25 left in the second quarter.
It's interesting, Michael. These are guys, I've seen it with Khalil once and now with Isaiah twice, is, they're getting hit, but, they continue to fight for yardage and they're refusing to go down. And it's almost like they're sending a message to Mayfield that we can play with these guys.
Well, and they can. I mean, what was scary to me about the Russellville game, we hadn't played except one team that was really talented, and that was Carroll County. We proved last week that we can compete with these teams here, the best teams in the state. And, of course, the Cardinals are number 1 in the state. Josh Spurrier's got it, and he's going to go for a loss of about 2 yards.
You can stretch a play out to the side like that. Josh needs to cut that ball up into the center if you run that play. You just can't run wide on these guys.
It's going to be a loss of actually
about 4 yards.
Yeah, 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 11. The ball's marked at the 46-yard line. 9:25 left. Bearcats scored first tonight. They strike first. 7-0. If you'd like to give a shout-out, email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com. Isaiah Brent's the lone setback. Roberts back to pass. Has some time to number 23, Khalil Wilson. Going to be marked at the 40-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down 5. 9:09 left. Clock is stopped.
Yeah, it looks like we might quick kick this, I think. I think that's a smart play to do. They got nobody back.
Right.
I think Robert just punts it and tries to kill it inside the 10.
Yeah, let's create the unbalance on the field advantage for us now. And that is going to be it.
Yeah, so let's see if we can down that thing. And
beautiful job right there. It's going to be down at the 1-yard line.
Josh Spurrier on that.
Yeah, it's going to be marked at the 2. So it's going to be 1st down Cardinals on their own 2-yard, 8:47 left, second quarter. Bearcats leading 7-0. This game is being brought to you by Kentucky Country Day School in Louisville, Kentucky. It's going to be a run play. Not much room
Not
right
much
there.
there for Jonathan Jackson. Good defensive line play there. You know, Chris Herrick has to be thrilled with the way his defensive line's playing.
Exactly. You know, he stands up here next to us, and he was real excited. He had to take his headphones off.
Yeah, other
just
than
a
that
minute
ugly
ago.
hat he wears every week with that big K on it. I mean, he's top-notch.
Well, it's going to be a gain of 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd down 9 with 8:20 left.
Another handoff. Oh, what happened there? Is it a fumble?
Looks like
Maybe a
it's bad
safety?
handoff right there.
Oh, that ball's on the 1-inch line maybe, Michael.
If that.
Wow.
Clock's running, 8 minutes left. It's going to be 2nd down and long, or 3rd down and long here. Hopefully a really conservative play. I expect that they're going to give it to their running back number 9, Jonathan Jackson.
I tell you what, if I were them, I think I'd just quarterback sneak it, but they're going back in the shotgun here, so they're definitely not doing that.
Well, that's what they show mostly is the spread offense, so we'll see.
Well, KCD on the blitz. An interior pass, and they got the first down and more.
Nice play.
It was a nice play. That was an old Hal Mummy play. It's almost like a pick play. You know, they send one guy straight down the field, and you take a receiver and cut it inside that guy, and it's almost impossible to defend.
That's a blast from the past. I'll never forget seeing Kentucky play down in Knoxville against Tennessee. Hal Mummy's coaching. We have a
for 53, Mason Harris is shaking up there for Mayfield. Hopefully that young man's okay.
But Hal Mummy, all I can think of, it'd be 4th down, and he'd be going, no matter where they were on the field, it'd be 4th and 15 on our own 15, and he'd go for it. This is like punted away. They were just blowing us out to mercilessly.
Oh, yeah.
And it was terrible, but it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for the Cardinals.
But, you know, Michael, it's interesting. I think that's the kind of coach that Kentucky needs. The games were fun to watch. A lot of action. They scored a lot. So,
pass is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, intended there for number 3, Jordan Brown. Yeah, Jake Gooey on pass attempt there to Jordan Brown. Not a bad pass. Probably should have been caught again, but just unable to bring it in.
Well, number 3, Jordan Brown, is their best receiver, and they'll throw it deep to him, and he's really a screen threat as well. So as you've seen a couple of times, but showing that spread offense again, it's going to be a run over to Jackson,
and he fights for about 3 or 4.
Yeah, ball's going to be marked just outside the 20, but we're going to call it the 20. So it'll be about 3rd down 5 or they're going to call it 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Big play right here. Nice to see a stop. Bearcats have had a strong defense tonight. Clock's running with 6:50 left. Not a lot of room. Dewey doesn't have anything to do.
Outside.
It's going to be a fumble right there. I can't tell who that's
incomplete. Oh, they're calling incomplete pass. That's terrible.
That ball went backwards.
Gosh.
That ball went backwards.
That's a bad call. Yeah. As Kevin Stammerman said, Michael, I think he's right on it. You know, it's a pass where Gooey's trying to throw it. His arm's going forward, but he lost it going back. And I don't know if we would have recovered that in play or out of play. He was very close to the sidelines. I couldn't really tell.
No, I think Emilio Zayas was over there ready to fall on that ball. And, of course, he's been out for a while. I expect him to get a little winded, but he's not going to play much.
A bobble snap, a really good punt under the circumstances. Nice catch there.
Well, unfortunately, there's a flag on the play, and I think Benton C. ran into the kicker. I thought it was incidental, but they're going to call it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
Yeah, I didn't see a personal foul. I don't know in high school if they're all all considered 15 yards or not. Is it?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember what it is in the high school.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
We'll see what the official says right here. But with 6:33 left.
Yeah, so the KCD coaching staff, Michael, is yelling down to the field saying that it can't be roughing the passer if the punter drops the ball. So let's see what they mark this off to be. No, it's 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
So they made it. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, and I fully expect the Cardinals to go for it here.
I don't think they will. I don't think inside their 20, 30-yard line, I think they punt it.
Well, it's going to be timeout. Timeout for measurement right here. So,
yeah, so I don't know how you go from 4th and 6 and get a 5-yard penalty and get a first down. So hopefully they'll be a little bit short.
Bearcats leading 7-0, 6:33 left in the half.
Get the first down. So let's see what they do. They may try to draw us off sides here. It looks like KCD is going to take a timeout because we were in punt fielding position. Or punt return.
Yeah, a little confusion by the Bearcats right there. You're right. They thought that they were going to punt it, but you can see Coach Jones over at the sidelines talking to the officials there. A couple of bad calls right there. Number one, the fumble by Dewey, and then the other one right here where clearly the punter dropped the ball, and it's okay that you hit him.
Yeah, I guess when you drop it, it's considered to be a live ball. So,
well, with this, this is the 11th or 12th game of the year
like
for these
punt.
officials, and you'd expect the calls to be right on target. And I'm a little disappointed so far. You see the clock right there, 6:33 left in the second quarter. It's 4th down 1 for the Cardinals on their own 25-yard line.
So, yeah, I expect us to line up in defensive position, though, Michael, just to play for the fake. And and then, we got Khalil back. And I bet the ball's kicked at Khalil. I wouldn't be surprised if he fair catches it.
Well, and they might try and play with the cadence, too, to draw the Bearcats offside. So we'll kind of see what happens here. I know the Bearcats have done a great job of being patient. And it is a fake right there. He's got plenty of room out the sideline. It's going to be a first down Cardinals.
It is a first down for Mayfield.
A little disappointment right there.
Yeah, we've stopped them twice now. We stopped them. We've had a couple penalties, and we gave them. We've given them a couple first downs, unfortunately. So
6:28 left, second quarter. Bearcats do have the lead 7-0. They strike first on a 60-yard pass reception to Tommy Staferi. Little off on the give there, right there, but a beautiful pass to number 5. That's going to be Mickey Mix.
It is a first down for the Cardinals.
That's going to be first down. Ball's going to be marked at the 44-yard line. Khalil Wilson with the tackle. A little bit of a hurry-up offense right here. Clock's running. It's going to be handoff to Jackson. No, fumble right there. And we missed him, but a nice tackle
there. Josh Spurrier again, I think.
It is. Number 89, Josh Spurrier.
All over the place. But when Josh was a freshman, if you'd have told me he'd have been this good of a player, I would have had a hard time believing you. But he's really turned into a nice football player.
Gain of 4 yards right there. Second down 6 for the Cardinals. That's going to be a fumble right there. Let's see who recovers it. Unfortunately.
That is terrible. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so Gooey recovered the fumble, and Ben Rice jumped on top of him just in case the ball popped out. And I think they're going to call a personal foul on Ben Rice.
I'm amazed. It's almost like the officials are trying to keep the Cardinals in this ball game.
That is just terrible.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Because there's no way Ben Rice knows if he has control of that ball or not. That's just a bad call.
What do you say? 5:47 left in the second quarter. If you'd like to give a shout-out, email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com. Oh, that ball's going to be taken all the way up to the 41-yard line.
It should be interesting. It should be third down, though, I think, because it was after the ball was recovered. So it should be third down and 7s.
Yeah, it's still a loss for them, but not as much as it really should have been. So third and 8, the ball's marked at the 41-yard line. 5:47 left. Dewey's back in the shotgun position.
Oh, good pressure, an interior screen, And he
dropped
falls
the
down.
ball.
Oh, and he held on to the ball, I think, Michael. But,
He did, okay.
It was a gain of about 2, and they'll definitely go here, I think. There's no risk in them going right here. That was a nice play call. That was going to be a big gain if Jonathan Jackson just keeps his footing there.
Yeah, he tripped up on the hash mark right there. So it's going to be 4th and 6, 5:10 left, second quarter. Cardinals are going for it.
Oh, they got number. The Gooey's still a quarterback.
They're going to call timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout Cardinals. That's the second of this half for them. We're going to take a break. Bearcats leading 7-0. Fourth down, 6, 5 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Bob, I got a shout out from the commander, Xavier Onassis.
Xavier.
Guess what? I'm back. Go Bearcats from the South Pole.
All right. He might be one of our most loyal fans. Oh, an interior
That
screen.
ball's going to be hit.
Caught,
Oh!
but tackled right there. And nope, not down yet. Now they can rule him down.
Yeah, he's going to be marked right there,
All right,
just outside
KCD
the
ball. Let's see if we can get a little drive going here, Michael.
Well, the ball's going to be marked at the 39-yard line.
Fourth down conversion is no good. Kentucky for the day.
So the Bearcats take over on possession. 4:54 left. Best defense I've ever seen here at Country Day.
Yeah, by far, Michael. It's stood the test in the first half here. You know, it'd be nice if we could get a couple first downs here and see if we can at least get a field goal before the end of the half for another touchdown. See if we can take a 2-score lead into half.
For those about to rock, I love that song. I'm sorry, they're playing great music tonight.
Oh,
Isaiah
he's got
Brent's a
tons
big
of
one.
room.
He's going to have a gain of about 9 yards, almost 10. It
Beautiful.
might be a first down on the first carry for this possession. Clock's running with 4:40 left. They're going to give them
a run there.
No, they're going to make it just short. So it's going to be second down and less than a yard. 4:30 left. Second quarter.
Plenty of time. I like that. I like that 2nd and 1 play. So let's see what we do here. Let's see if we fake a handoff and air it out a little bit.
Well, the Cardinals are on their heels. I mean, and now you see them out there on the field, and they've got their hands on their hips, which always is a very good indication of anxiousness and being tired. Got some
Robert
time to
Schultz
throw right there.
rolling
He's in
out.
play action.
He throws it, and just over the outstretched arms of Khalil Wilson. I got to tell you, Michael, on that play, Khalil Wilson was lined up off sides. We're fortunate they didn't call it.
I'm glad they called one for us.
I know.
I like the call, and unfortunately, Robert just couldn't get it there. Khalil was open.
Yeah, unfortunately, an ambulance showed up, Michael. I think one of the Mayfield players that went down is hurt bad enough for an ambulance to come take him maybe to the hospital.
Oh, really?
So,
No, I hate to see that.
Number 53 went off the field for them, as did number 55. So hopefully those two young men are okay.
He looks offsides again, I hate to tell you, but they're not going to call it. It's going to be play action. Roberts out to the side. It's going to be a pass. Almost intercepted. Boy, I tell you what.
That would have been a touchdown there.
Number 4, who is
that's Deion Jackson.
he was flying. He might as well have had wings and a jetpack on his back. I mean, he closed that gap so quickly like I've never seen another defender.
Yeah, so we're going to quick kick it again, I think. And Mayfield has no idea we're doing it.
Well, it's disappointing when you have the ball 2nd and 1, and we're not able to convert right there. But nice kick right there by Robert Schultz. It's going to hit right around the 16-yard line, take a Bearcat bounce, and get inside the 10 down to the 9. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals with 3:53 left in this second quarter. Bearcats still have that nice lead right there.
Yeah, they do, and they're choosing to play the field position battle here. So
well, let's say hello to the South Pole. How's the South Pole doing right now? It's a little chilly right now up in Louisville, Kentucky, but
Probably nothing like it is at the South Pole.
that's right. I don't think you could walk outside naked like I could right now.
Oh, no, that's a visual I don't need.
Well, certainly do appreciate it, Commander Onassis. Great to hear from you again this week. Of course, he's from Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Originally.
Was he Austin? Did he say Austin, Texas?
You know, I don't know if he said. If you could email me again, Commander, I'd like to hear exactly where in Texas. Wide open right there. Beautiful pass. He's all the way to the 40, down to the 30. I think he's going to be able to go in there. 10-5, touchdown Cardinals.
Wow, so that changes the game right there with one play.
Yeah, 91-yard
touchdown pass. Yeah, Michael, that's where it's unfortunate. You know, Jordan Duff's playing, that play doesn't happen. I mean, they may get 40 yards on that play, but they don't get a touchdown.
Exactly.
And, you know, I'm not trying to speak ill of any of our other guys. I mean, they're giving it everything they got. It's just they missed Jordan's speed back there.
Well, that's twice they've run that play. And
the first time they just missed it.
And I fully expect to see that play again tonight. Well, we're going to see the point after attempt now by the Cardinals.
Good snap, and the kick is good.
Well, the game's tied up with 3:40 left in the second quarter, 7-7. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network.
Brought to you by 852FX and iHigh.com using the Verizon 4G LTE.
The best new cars make the best used cars. And at Jeff Weiler Toyota in Clarksville, our certified Toyotas are a tremendous value. Select from hundreds of award-winning certified Toyotas, all with low miles, available financing, and certified pre-owned advantage. 2010 Toyota Corolla, only $14,980. 2011 Toyota Camry LE, only $17,988. 2010 Toyota RAV4, only $19,988. Buy now for just a fraction of the new car price.
Come see us. We can save you time and money on your next Toyota. Jeff Weiler, Clarksville, Toyota.com.
Well, stay tuned at halftime. I'm going to have the first half comments from Coach Matt Jones. Plus, I'm going to have some special guests at halftime. My Bearcat at the half is going to be Jamie Elliott, who's the KCD Development Officer here at on campus. Plus, I'm going to have some former players and athletes of Kentucky Country Day. Little pooch kick again right there. They're not kicking the ball back. Oh, a little snap right there. That's not a good, wise thing to do right there. I'm not sure who has the ball.
Mayfield does.
A fumble by the Bearcats recovered by the Cardinals.
Oh, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the Bearcats' 18-yard line. So,
yeah, Michael, the turnover battle, we're losing it right now, and that's something that can't happen. 2 turnovers now for the Bearcats. I don't think it's Mayfield turned it over. I don't think they have.
No, Mayfield has not turned it over. Well, 3:35 left. Yeah, you were right. Commander Onassis is from Austin. Hook 'em horns and cook those cards for Thanksgiving. I like to cook a lot of
there's
cards,
a first.
Commander.
They got to call holding there.
He's still moving, but he's going to get down to the 15-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. They're not calling the holding calls tonight. I think Coach Herrick's down here, Coach Green's down here. They're yelling holding. And if we can see it from up there, I have a hard time understanding why the officials can't see it down there on the field.
Yeah, it was interesting. I saw one of the KCD coaches doing the holding motion and reaching for like a flag that he didn't have. And I thought that was the official. I thought he was getting ready to throw a flag. And
clock's running, 2:50 left in the half. 2nd down, 7 for the Cardinals. It's going to be
there's
Jackson
a
right
hold.
there. Yes.
There's our first hold.
Clearly a flag that's thrown for a hold. So that'll bring it back and make it 2nd down 12 with 2:49 left. Clock stopped. If you're just joining us, Bearcats scored in the first quarter on a beautiful 60-yard pass from Robert Schultz to Tommy Staffieri, and then Bearcats had the Cardinals backed on their own 9-yard line, and they just threw a beautiful pass, 91 yards for a touchdown. to make their first points of the night. So it's going to be holding.
Holding violation against Mayfield, 10-yard penalty.
That's right, 10-yard
I don't understand that though, Michael, because the ball, it was 2nd and 6. If you call holding, it should be from the line of scrimmage. So it should be, yeah, but it was the line was moving horizontally. So I mean, I don't know how it could have been down the field at all. I mean, the kid didn't gain but 2 or 3 yards on the play.
He gained 3 yards. I'm with you.
Yeah, so they said the penalty occurred at the 12. Then that doesn't make any sense.
So how's it 10 yards?
Yeah, it can
when
be.
He's
So
only penalized 5 yards.
Yeah, so the penalty probably happened around the 15, 16-yard line. The ball should be at the 25 or 26-yard line. So
now, Commander Onassis, you won't see me do this much, but hook 'em horns. I'll go with you. You're in the South Pole. I think you deserve that. So, and I like the fact that you mentioned eat the Cardinals for Thanksgiving. Look, a lot of people want to eat Cardinals for Thanksgiving.
Easy.
But glad to see you up here. Dalton Washley. Oh, St. X is taking off with a lead of 14-0 over Trinity right there. A little bit of a surprise for them. Hopefully we see a lot of surprises right now, right there. Beautiful tackle.
Again.
Josh Spurrier, number 89. Josh Spurrier had that first initial hit, and Tommy Staferi able to
just
come
the
in
opposite.
there and handle it. So, but they're going to give the credit to Tommy Staferi, and I'll give it to him as well. Great play right there. And it's going to be 3rd down, 12. Another big stop here if the Bearcats can handle it. Play action for the Cardinals. Back to pass. Almost intercepted.
Oh, they get the ball at the 10, so it's going to be a little short of a first down. Let's see if they kick the field goal or go for it.
Clock's running, 2 minutes left. Second quarter.
10 yards. It is 4th and 1.
They're sitting in the
4th down 1, 1:50. I can't tell what they're doing.
I think they're sitting in their big lineup. No, they're going for it. 16 is their kicker. Winstra is their kicker, and he's not on the field. They're going to put Jackson in the back of the eye and try to run it.
Oh, officials are calling timeout.
Yeah, it's timeout
right
for KCD, I think.
Timeout KCD.
Timeout.
And with that, we're going to take a timeout. 1:33 left, second quarter. Bearcats tied with the Cardinals, 7-all. This is the Kentucky Guy Today Football Network being brought to you by iHigh.com and 852 FX. Well, with 1:33 left in the second quarter, Bearcats unfortunately had another turnover for the night and fumbled the kickoff. Gave the ball back over to the Cardinals, and it's 4th down 1 on the 9-yard line. And he's got it right there. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Cardinals. He's going to be marked just inside the 5-yard line, probably around the 4, with 1:28 left. Stay tuned at halftime. We're going to get the halftime comments from Coach Jones, as well a few other guests. Jamie Elliott, former players.
Boy, we could use a turnover right here, Michael.
Big run right there. He's going to go in for a touchdown. 1:19 left. It's going to be 13-7 for the Cardinals. Unfortunate turn of events right there.
Yeah, disappointing. We had them inside the 10 with about 4 minutes left in the half. They convert a 91-yard touchdown pass. We fumble the the following kickoff, and they take it in after about 5 plays, and we go from being up 7 to down 7. Unfortunate. Provided Winstra hits the kick.
Snap's good. Kick is good. That makes the score 14-7 in favor of the Cardinals. First time of the night that the Bearcats have been down.
quarter. Mayfield 14, Country Day 7.
Yeah, Michael, going back to that San X Trinity game, what an emotional game that has to be for San X, because this is potentially Coach Glazer's last game. And
that's right.
I think he's been there 30-something years. So
that's right.
So you knew San X was going to be sky high for this game.
Well, Trinity, they recruit their players, which they do a fine job of recruiting. And they've always won this national championship. I think they could beat Kentucky this year.
I tell you what, they have not been very good defensively this year. They've outscored most of their opponents, and I tell you what, if San X gets ahead and they can play good defense, maybe they have a chance.
Well, I think the Bearcats have a chance. I thought one of the really interesting statistics that I was looking at is that we've played Russellville. So has as you're going to see a pooch kick right there. That's going to be caught.
Jackson Alford, fair catch, is a good move there by the freshman.
Well,
all right, so 119. Let's see what we do. Do we throw the ball, Michael, or do we?
I think we throw it as fast as we can. No huddle. 119 left. But going back to my point, Mayfield has played Russellville, beat them 27-7. KCD beat Russellville 27-12. Mayfield beat Holy Cross 38-14. We beat them 22-7. They beat Caverna 56-6. KCD beat them 48-6. To me, that just tells them this is an evenly matched game right here.
Hand off there to Tommy Stafarian. I think we're going to be content to go in down 7. So yeah, I would have liked to have seen us maybe try to complete 1 or 2 passes, but we're just going to let them run the clock out.
Well, that's why we're announcers and we're getting paid what we are, and Coach Jones is getting paid to be a professional coach.
Well,
I would have liked to see it get out here, no huddle. Let's get it down there like Aaron Rodgers can do, or any of those. Robert Schultz, I think, can be that caliber in the high school football and be able to do that. But I think you're right. 45 seconds left.
So if you look at this Mayfield defense, there's nobody 6 yards past the line of scrimmage. So nice run there by
right
Tommy
there.
Stafarian.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. 30 seconds left. That's going to be the end of half. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to have Coach Matt Jones at halftime, a few guest Bearcats of the half. Bob, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, thanks, Michael. So 19 seconds in the clock running, so should be the last play of the half here, even if we need to get it off. So I expect Robert to just take a knee on this one. Or maybe you try to throw it deep, last play of the half. What do you got to lose? Yeah, they're not even going to snap it, so. All right, so that takes us to the half. Really exciting first half, but it ends very much on the disappointing side. KCD had a 7-0 lead with 4 minutes left in the second quarter and gave up 2 late touchdowns on a long touchdown pass and a touchdown that resulted from a turnover. So with that, we're going to take a break, Kevin. Or are we going to try to pick up Michael?
Well,
okay, we got Michael
so far. I know you got to be a little disappointed on the turnovers. What mistakes are we making out there?
We gave up a long pass, or we didn't field a kick them. That kills you. You can't give them the ball in the 20. They're too good.
You got to be proud again. This defense is attacking the ball like I've never seen before.
They're playing great. They just got to keep it up right here, hold them to 14, and we'll win.
What are we going to do this second half?
We're going to get after their butts, and they're going to get after us. It's going to be fun.
Good luck, Coach. All right, well, that's the end of the first half. Stay tuned. We got 15 minutes till the beginning of the second half. I'm going to have Jamie Elliott and a few surprises, as well as we got some ex-athletes coming here. We're going to take a quick break. Come back with Jamie Elliott. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network. Baseball and softball improvements, including new scoreboards. Cook Center getting new. All right, well, welcome back. I'm trying to get over my notes here because I can't memorize everything. You know, I get paid too much, Jamie Elliott, to do this. But good to have you here at halftime. Why don't you tell everybody out there that is listening kind of what your role here is at Kentucky Country Day?
Sure. My role is Vice President of Development, so our office is in charge of raising money from our various constituencies, parents, alumni, etc.
Well, I know Coach Green wanted you to come down here and talk about a lot of improvements that we're seeing here with the facilities as far as athletics. We've got the new turf field. We've got the new scoreboards going up on the girls' softball field as well as the boys' baseball field. Plus, you've got the new turf going indoors at the Cook Center. And, talk about some of those things and what it means to Country Day to have all these improvements.
Absolutely. It's a great time to be a part of the Bearcat Nation, as we say. Obviously, a great game tonight with the success of the football program. As you said, Mike, we just installed the new turf field for our field hockey and lacrosse programs. Major upgrades to our baseball facilities. Last year, new scoreboards on the baseball field, the softball field, new turf going into the Cook Center, a new weight room now for all of our athletes. So there have been huge upgrades as a result of folks stepping up and seeing what we can do with all this. So.
As far as the new scoreboards, what's going to be different about them? Do you know much about them?
I don't know a lot about them, but what I can tell you is that they will be better tailored to each sport, if you will. So it's simply an upgrade. I think, if I'm not mistaken, for instance, our baseball scoreboard's now about 15 years old or so. So it's time to make an improvement, and we're hoping this will continue and roll into another major sustained fundraising effort here in the next few years to continue making some upgrades.
Well, that's a good segue to what we're going to see in the future. Why don't you discuss a little bit about, to our fans out there listening, what are we going to be seeing here in the future as far as some of the facilities here?
Sure. Well, we are just beginning a strategic planning process, which will look at the school from a broad view, so to speak, and we'll focus a good deal on our athletic facilities and what we can do to build on recent successes and simply continue to provide our student athletes with the best resources in the state and put them in positions to thrive. So,
and honestly, that's just too general for me. I want specifics. I've had Brad Lyman out here. I've had all these other people out here. Russ Cox from the board. I want to be more specific. What the heck do we need to do to improve? We got the best football team we've ever had in the history of Country Day. What do we need to do to get more facilities down here? That's what I want to hear.
You're not going to let me get out of here with saying that part of the plan would be a major upgrade of the football facilities here in the stadium, the field, and really upgrades across the board with regard to all of our sports and all of our facilities. So, but the football field and with what's going on this year, I think it proves to all of us that with the right coaches, the right people behind the program, and the right facilities, there's really nothing this team can't do. So.
Well, I agree with you. Football is my favorite sport. Of course, my second favorite sport is baseball. Basketball, I'm sorry, Coach Booker. Basketball is my third sport.
Fifth, sixth grade, me and Holbrook, the fifth, sixth grade developmental team coach. So.
Well, let me tell you right now, I have no respect for you. You were supposed to help me on the fifth and sixth grade baseball team. Where the heck did you go?
I know. I've had to study basketball for the last year.
That's right.
So it's been a while.
There's two ways, because we've got to have support not only by the school, we've got to have support by the fans as well. And I think that's another good segue into describing the One Fund as well as the Booster Club.
Absolutely. The One Fund, which is now in its third year of existence, is the simplest way to describe it really, Michael, is it's an umbrella that covers the entirety of the school. So part of the One Fund is the Athletic Booster Club. And what that means is that it allows our parents, our alums out there to support the school with a charitable contribution and then allocate all or part of it to the Booster Club, for instance. So you can go online to kcd.org to do that. or contact us in our office at any time, obviously. But we certainly encourage all of our supporters out there to consider a contribution. So.
One more quick thing I did want to talk about that we failed to mention. I know Coach Green wanted me to mention is the weight room.
Yes.
Why don't you discuss a little bit about the improvements in the weight room as well?
The weight room really has been a huge success for us. We converted what had been known as the gymnastics room in the gym into now a 2-story state-of-the-art weight room. That's been about a year now that it's been open, and I use it personally. I'm in there with our football guys over the summer, and but it's really a great space. Our teams, coaches are taking advantage of it, of course, throughout the year, as well as our PE department. So, and it's got state-of-the-art equipment, and I think the kids, the students are getting a lot out of it. So.
Well, I would be amiss if I didn't mention as well. Coach Green wanted me to mention homecoming for next year, 2013, if we're still here. Hopefully we are, and the Indians were wrong. But November 1st, if I remember.
First game against Trimble County that night. So that's homecoming, and then it will also be our alumni weekend as well. So it'd be a great weekend for folks to come back and catch a football game and come see all these great improvements we've made.
Well, I appreciate you being my Bearcat to have for a couple minutes. Good having you here, Jamie. Thank you. Well, we're going to take a quick break, a 30-second break, Kevin Stammerman. I'm going to have 3 more people here, former athletes from Kentucky Country Day the years past. So come back, 30-second break. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and at Jeff Weiler Toyota in Clarksville, our certified Toyotas are a tremendous value. Select from hundreds of award-winning certified Toyotas, all with low miles, available financing, and certified pre-owned advantage. 2010 Toyota Corolla, only $14,980. 2011 Toyota Camry LE, only $17,988. 2010 Toyota RAV4, only $19,988. Buy now for just a fraction of the new car price.
Come see us. We can save you time and money on your next Toyota. Jeff Weiler, Clarksville, Toyota.com.
Yes, sir.
All right, David, you play at Washington U.
Yep.
And then whatever his name is.
Well, we're on. Okay. Well, sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Good gosh. Tim Green pays me a lot of money to do that. I want everyone to know that. I get paid a lot of money, and I'm not much of a talent. Now, I will say I've got a couple of guys here. Ryan Cinta,
Yes, sir.
David Smith, and Mr. Bennett. I appreciate that. Now, Ryan, I do like the fact that you're wearing a Boston Celtics hat right here. One of my all-time favorite players from Kentucky plays for the Celtics, Rajon Rondo. So now tell me, what year did you graduate, and what sport did you play here at Kentucky Country Day?
I graduated in 2011, and I played football here at the Mo and lacrosse.
Great. And what are you doing now? You're going to Bellarmine University?
Yes, sir. I go to Bellarmine University right across town. I play lacrosse there, and I'm an exercise science major looking to get into the physical therapy program down the road.
Terrific. Yeah, and let me know if I can help you anyway. I work with a lot of physical therapists, but that's good luck with that. That's a tough degree to get, I will have to say. Now, seeing the big crowd here tonight, because I'm going to ask all 3 of y'all this, pretty much the same questions. And I want your perspective, Ron, as what's it like to see and how much change has gone on here since you've been back, and what do you think this is doing for the future programs here?
Oh, it's phenomenal. I love it. I mean, I love coming back to the Mo, seeing the huge crowds. It takes me back to those times when we used to be out here and we were the guys in the jerseys and the helmets and the pads sweating it out, looking up in the stands and seeing all these great people, and just what kind of a great atmosphere it is when you can come out on Friday. Nothing's better than a Friday night under the lights, on the gridiron, just taking it to another team. With all your friends and family in the crowd, it's great.
What do you think? What do you think is going to happen this second half?
Hopefully, if we can keep our mistakes down and out, we can put the ball in the end zone and keep them from doing that and make some stops, get some turnovers, and hopefully pull out the win.
David, get over here. I'm doing great. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to have you back here. Now, tell me, why Washington U?
It's a great school. I had a good business school, and I could play football there, so I just kind of seen a good fit.
When did you graduate from here at Country Day?
I graduated and played with this guy over here in 2011.
What do you think of Matt Jones? You know, that's not the same coach that you had, and what do you think he's doing here?
He worked with Coach Green when he was in Georgia, so I think it's a lot of the same. I think Coach Green's obviously done great here, and I think Matt Jones just continue that tradition, you know?
I hope you're right, because, you know, when talking to Jamie Elliott a minute ago, he's talking about improvements of the facilities here. I'm sure you'd like to see that as well.
I think we've done a great job with the weight room, turf field, and the main thing right now, I think, the team's buying into football in general with the facilities, is the team aspect, and they're really starting to come together and play good football.
And what position are you playing at Washington U, and are you getting much time?
Been at school. I started out as a running back, so I'm still listed as a running back now, and hopefully I can get back to playing in the spring when we start practice again.
Well, how long time are you off here for? I guess it's Thanksgiving break for you?
Yeah, so we got in tonight, I guess, and I'll be back here for about 9 or 10 days till next Sunday.
Well, coming out here, and I'd like to hear from you, it's got to be different now to be on the sidelines. Have you gotten to come back again and see any games?
This is my second game this year, and I came to one last year, so it's awesome. It's different. You know, it's weird. Especially, it was more weird last year when I came back for my first time.
That's right.
This time you kind of realize that. It's just different. Kind of used to not playing out here on Friday night. So, but it's fun. I enjoy it.
I appreciate that. Neil Bennett, get over here. I'm sure we're related so distantly somehow. You know, you got the prettiest wife out here. I know. I don't mean that with Miss Austin. I'm sorry, Miss Austin, but it's always fun to see your wife, and I miss seeing your son as well.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. We miss him not being here, but I'm glad that Karen's still around.
That's right. What year did you graduate from Country Day?
Back in '79. Long time ago.
I'm letting you say that. I'm not going to say. Now, I know you played football at LSU, and who was the coach back then?
Charlie McClendon. Charlie Mack.
What was that like for you?
It was a dreamlike experience. That was the whole reason I went down. Had an opportunity to go down to have a couple of recruiting trips around, and I got to LSU, and to be able to play for a historical coach, that was a real special deal.
Well, I tell you what was a memory for me is that we went down last year because we go to a lot of away games in Kentucky, and we went down to see LSU play last year. We didn't see Kentucky play, but we were 3 rows from the top of the stinking stadium, and I'm scared of heights, and I had a hard time getting down. That's a beautiful place down there.
Isn't that a neat spot? I ran those steps an awful lot.
Now, as a graduate back in 1979, this has got to be something as you see this crowd right here, and hopefully Kevin Stammerman, well, our cameraman, will show what a big crowd. It's got to be really fun to see this.
It's Michael, it's what we look forward to, all the folks in my class, and one of my buddies, Bob Maddox, he was another he was a tremendous athlete here. This is what we've been hoping for 30-some-odd years. The commitment from the school has been tremendous, the coaches, the parents, the players, to get it to this level, and then to have the support from the school and the student body. It's absolutely tremendous. It's what we've wanted for a long time.
Well, what are we going to have to do to get the facilities better, and what do you see the outlook as for the future?
Oh, I think it's tremendous. I think we're just, Coach Green, when he came here a few years ago, he got the ball rolling. Booster Club was instituted in 2004. It's been strong ever since. It's been super strong supporting of the athletic facilities and the whole school. I think the school is very much committed to the importance of athletics.
Oh, yeah.
So consequently, the facilities are going to continue to get better. We'll keep drawing and keeping tremendous students who are also athletes. And so I only see great things in the future for it.
I would agree with you wholeheartedly. You know, we had Marche Harris on at the beginning of the game, and it's fun to have her there because she's an ex-athlete as well. And I think she does a phenomenal job from the upper school, and then you've got all the other directors, the middle school with Dan Caesar in the lower school, and Brad Lyman at the head of everything. He just does a great job.
Absolutely. It's been wonderful. It's really neat to see from somebody that graduated and played here. Actually the first year this school was open, this facility was open, right. And it was over in the corner where we played, and we had to put up our own field goals, goalposts. To see what's going on now, yeah. It really does. It puts shivers up the spine. And to have my son out here, and he played with David Smith and Ryan. Chase had a great experience here, and these boys, these young men, are learning so much. It'll keep getting better.
Well, I appreciate you joining me, Neil. Good to have you here. Always good to see you.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. Good job. Appreciate what you do.
I appreciate that. Well, we've got just a little over 2 minutes. This is going to be a quick break, and then we're going to have the kickoff. Jordan Duff, get over here just for a second. Let's hold on a second. Jordan Duff, my man, we've been talking about you up there. We miss seeing you out here on the field. How you feeling?
Right now, I'm ready for my team to get back out here, get this win. We've been working hard. I know we got it, so no worries. No worries.
Well, the defense has played phenomenally. If we can get a couple of more things happening on the offense, I think we're in the middle of this ball game. We've got a fantastic chance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach Jones stressed it off. Game's 48 minutes. We only played 24. We got 24 more to go.
Well, what's the outlook for you, my friend?
I'm done for this season, but 2-3, he will be back next year.
Good to see.
Lightning.
That's right.
He will return.
Good to have you. Well, we're going to take a quick break. This is 1:12 left in the halftime. Come back for the kickoff, and we'll have a show of the students over there. Give them a shout-out over there. But we'll take a break. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network. Tell what they're saying with the glare.
I've just been waiting all season to try to get students at some point.
Kick right there by David Holtgrave. Start of the second half. Bearcats are down 14-7. All the way out to the corner.
Nice tackle there by Ben Rice.
Ben Rice takes him out of bounds.
About the 31?
Right around the 31. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. If you'd like to give a shout out, don't hesitate to email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com.
Sound a little out of breath there, Michael.
I'm running like crazy.
All right,
to get
boy,
up
Michael,
here.
this first drive is really big for the Bearcats. Let's see if we can get a stop here.
Jackson got the
and
ball.
a
Nice tackle
play
right there.
But Island
Cam
Papaya.
Sample able to bring him down. Jackson goes down for a little gain, about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down 9.
Ben Rice and Alan Papaya of the Bearcats.
It was Ben Rice? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Ben
it was
Rice,
Ben
not
Rice.
the Papaya.
I could have sworn I saw 54.
Yeah, you know, Ben Rice has found his way into the backfield several times tonight.
Well, when you've got Emilio back and you've got Cam in there, that helps right there for Ben to get out there. But it's going to be a good gain by Jackson right there. He's going to be close to a first down.
I think it's going to be a first down, I think. No, they didn't give him a very good mark there, Kevin. I think you're right. Yeah, 3rd and 1. Looked like they jumped a little bit on that play, too.
3rd and 1 for the Cardinals.
It's going to be 3rd down 1. Clock's running, 10:50 left. Nice to get a stop right here. Get that defensive line to penetrate their offensive line and get and put them down.
Boy, I
it's
tell
gonna
you
be
what,
a
he
first
just
down.
gets so low and strong. Boy, it's really hard to stop him for no gain.
Yeah, it is. The ball's going to be marked at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals of Mayfield.
By Emilio Zayas for the Bearcats. It is the first down for Mayfield.
Actually, the 42 there, Michael.
Golly, I'm really messing up right now. It is the 43-yard line. 10:30 left. Start of the second half. Going to be a pass right there. It's going to be complete.
Boy, what a nice throw and a good tackle there by Benton C. But really a nice throw there by Jake Gooey. Yeah, Jake Gooey's a junior. Boy, he threw that ball right on the money. Good coverage there by Benton C. But just a nice, nicely designed play.
Yeah, it was caught by number 5 senior Mikey Mix. Another pass right there. It's going to be underthrown. So it's going to be ruled incomplete. It'll be 2nd down 10 from the Bearcat 31-yard line.
So, Michael, they're again in 4-down territory here. 2nd and 10. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it a couple times and see if they can get.
Yeah, they're running down. They're running down quick. They're running down quick and getting that ball down the field. And that's hate to see him. That's going to put the Bearcats really in the corner. But nice tackle right there. Emilio Zayas on the tackle. Gain of 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, big play here.
10 minutes left. We've already gotten into 2 minutes of this half. Cardinals show shotgun. It's going to be a pass again.
Oh, they got to come.
And a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a shame, too, because it wasn't a well-thrown pass, and Spurrier was there. He just never saw the ball, I don't think. And that should have been an easy pass to bat down. And unfortunately, it's a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Clock stopped at 9:48. Cardinals going to take a 2-touchdown lead, making it 21-7. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Coach Jones did not want to see start this second half. Snap's good, kick is good.
That's no good.
No, it didn't. He did miss that.
That is no good. Missed to the left.
We'll see if that plays into anything. But
we got to get the offense moving the ball. First thing we got to do is we got to field the kickoff.
And second thing we got to do is read some shout-outs.
All right, what do we got?
David Giesel.
I just saw his dad.
Bearcats.
I just saw his dad.
Did you?
Sounds like David's doing well at Colby College. I think he's up in Maine.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, there's another one from around the Maine area, up in the Northeast. Watching game from Connecticut. Hi from Neil Flanagan, class of 1979. Watching game from Ridgefield, Connecticut. Good luck, Bearcats.
Wow.
Got another one following the game from Baltimore, Maryland. Go Bearcats. Glenn Shawn, KCD, 1978. Appreciate that, guys. Glenn Shore.
Glenn Shore.
With the cold air and the wind blowing, my contacts dry out.
Oh, I guarantee it.
I got to get my glasses on.
Boy, David Giesel was a good football player here at KCD. A great soccer player, too.
Has a great mother as well. The Cardinals do
Another
that pooch
short
kick
again.
He's going to take it from the 20-yard line.
And another tackle, Jonathan Jackson right there. Boy, he is just all over the place.
He's going to get a return of about 6 yards, so it's going to be marked at the gain of about 9 yards. So it's going to be marked at the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 9:42 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, so let's see if we come out with a little bit of a different strategy. Down 14 now. I think we're going to have to put the air up a little bit more than we have in the past. So let's see what Coach Jones does with the offense here with the first series in the second half.
Robertson, the shotgun, going to go play action.
A reverse screen to Stafari. Oh, that's got to be a face mask, doesn't it?
They didn't
Stafari breaks 2 or 3 tackles, still running, and converts. He changes a loss of 5 to about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah,
so
a 4-yard gain right
great effort there.
It's going to be 2nd down 6 with 9 minutes left, third quarter.
Pretty disciplined defense there, Michael. Robert rolled out to the right. They were on a blitz, threw it back to the left, and the Mayfield defense, held their ground, and really there wasn't much there for timing.
Yeah, usually in those, this is a well-coached team. You can tell those teams that are not well-coached, nobody's home, and they definitely stayed home. Had several players out there staying home. I like the play call, though. Going to be a run right there by Tommy Stafiri.
Yeah, just nothing
Not
there.
much there. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's going to be 3rd down 5 with 8:40 left.
You know, they're really dancing number 1, Dondre Jackson, all over the line of scrimmage there, and I think he's mixing up our blocking assignments, or messing up our blocking assignments.
It is 3rd and 5.
Well, the one thing about their defense, they've got 5 fantastic players, mostly on the line, and then, of course, you've got Jackson, who's playing middle linebacker, who's obviously the best athlete on the team. He makes predominantly all the tackles. Of course, they run a 4-3 slant, which forces the ball up the middle most of the time. So it's going to be a pass right there. He's not open, and that's going to be a great defense by number 24, Benton Seed, knocking that ball out, because that was very much an interception.
I like the play call. You know, Robert lost his balance a little bit and just underthrew it a little bit. So, Michael, not a great start to the second half. Mayfield comes out and scores right away, and we're going 3 and out here. So we're really going to test the fortitude of this team.
Yeah, that's one thing that Coach Jones a little concerned about. Want to make certain this team does not quit when they get down, which they haven't been down much this year. Only one time. Beautiful kick by Robert Schultz.
This could be a fumble. No,
it's going to be waved off, and the Bearcat bounce all the way down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20 to the 19. What a kick.
Yeah, so there's a 47-yard punt there for Robert Schultz. Got most of it on the roll, but you know, 47-yard punt with no return is a good punt.
That's right. Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 with 7:56 left. If you'd like to give a shout-out, we've gotten them from the South Pole, Connecticut, Maryland, Maine. We certainly would love to hear from you. Even if you're here in Louisville, Kentucky, it's a chilly night tonight in the low 40s, but this is good football temperature. Jackson's got the ball on the run. Going to be a nice tackle right there.
Yeah, Emilio
Zayas. Excuse me, Bob.
No, that's good.
Johnson on the carry.
Gets a gain of about 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down 9. Ball's on the 20-yard line of the
Michael,
Cardinals.
we need a turnover so bad. I can't tell you how bad we need a turnover.
Yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Maybe we should start chanting turnover, turnover, turnover.
Well,
turnover,
I like your predictions. You were great at it last week.
Turnover. Drop back to pass. And he puts it up.
Turn around.
And if Stafiri, oh, jeez. That is just terrible.
I don't know what to say to that. Khalil was playing good defense.
Well, that was
right
actually,
there.
That was Stafiri. So, you know, Stafiri just had his back to the quarterback. That was the only problem there. If he turns around, he intercepts it.
Easily. Yeah, that ball was way underthrown.
Just pass interference. Because he ran into the defender. They're going to call pass interference on Tommy.
The reason it's pass interference is because of the fact he didn't turn around.
Yeah, and he was almost face guarding the guy.
Exactly.
Pass interference against the Bearcats.
That's the right call, unfortunately. The ball's going to be marked at the 35-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 with 7:19 left in the third quarter. If you're just joining us for the second half, Cardinals took the ball and just marched all the way down for a touchdown to start the second half. Bearcats take over, and 3 and out, unfortunately, so we're seeing the Cardinals for the second time this half. As that ball's going to be complete and good for another first down. It's going to be down right there at the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Yeah, I'd love to know what was said in that Cardinal locker room here at halftime, because they've come out here
they're
motivated.
Sharp. Yeah, I wish we had more fireworks to set off.
You're right, mate. If we can get some turnovers, we can get some fireworks of our own. So Cardinals get a little penetration right there. That ball's going to be complete.
Jonathan Jackson on that play again. Benton C was in the right place. He just didn't see the ball. That's 2 or 3 times in this drive where if we could just turn around, we can make big plays. And that was a really nice catch, though, by Jonathan Jackson there, Michael.
Well, not just that, but that was a beautiful pass. I mean, a beautiful spiral pass and on the money. 6:50 left. It's going to be a run by Jackson. No, guy's got it. He's going to get a gain of about 4 yards, almost 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 to go for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's a good call there. Gooey took it faked the handoff to Jackson, took it around the left, the right end, and nobody was there.
Yeah, Bearcat defense looking a little winded out there. They're a little bit on their heels right now, and hopefully we can get back on our toes and get ourselves back in this ball game. This ball game is far from over, but Jackson's going to get another gain of about 8 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Michael, for us to have any kind of chance, I think we got to keep them out of the end zone here. I mean, I don't think if they score here, it's going to be almost virtually impossible, I think, for the Bearcats.
Well, you're going to see run. Jack, they're just going to give the ball to Jackson and play with the clock because the clock will be their own. Guy back in the shotgun position again. It's going to be a pass. It's complete out to the side. Going to be forced out of bounds.
Yeah, it's number 3 again. That looked like
by Benton C.
Yeah, that's Jordan Brown.
Yeah, Jordan Brown, without a doubt, their best receiver, and has proved that tonight. So.
Yeah, looks like Mayfield has really settled into a game plan here, and
well, they look sharper. I mean, this is the test of 2 different halves right here.
And about 1.
They didn't look this sharp that first half. Of course, we gave them the second touchdown.
It looks like a first down there for Jonathan Jackson, just barely.
Yeah,
gets it down to 12, 13.
It is a first down for Mayfield.
Yeah, they're going to mark it on the 12-yard line. 5:52 left. 1st and 10 Cardinals. If you'd like to give a shout-out, email me at bluegrassmedical@hotmail.com.
At the 3. Correction, at the 13.
Yeah, so Michael, we're 5 minutes left in the third quarter. We've run 3 plays, and I bet they've run 15, 20 plays.
That takes it out of your defense right there. Big hole up the middle right there.
Yeah, I didn't see his number.
That was
it's Jordan Tyler,
number 32. Isaiah Brents with the tackle right there, but unfortunately that's going to be a second down short, gain of 6 yards. Ball's going to be marked on the 6-yard line. Got another shout out from the commander, and I'll read that in just a second. 5:05, clock's running, third quarter.
2nd and 4 for the Cardinals.
Guys under center. It's going to be handoff to Jackson. A lot of room out to the outside. He's going to be in for a touchdown. Briefly hit right there by Khalil Wilson, but unfortunately wasn't able to put him down. And that's going to be another touchdown, making it 26-7.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they're going to go for 2 here, Michael, to get on a increment of 7 for their score. And I'm guessing we're going to see that same young man carrying the ball either up the middle or over the right end.
Yeah. Yeah, they created that offensive line for the Cardinals, created a pretty wide open hole right there. I think you and I could have driven through.
Right over the right end, and he's in.
It's going to be good for 2 points right there, making it 28-7. Well, with 4:46 left, Cardinals taking a little bit of a lead right now over the Bearcats.
Mayfield 28, Country Day 7.
Well, they've come out to
Well, I got another email from Commander Xavier Onassis. Great to see all the fans watching online. I will put the challenge that no one is further than me. I did not even go to KCD, but love what I see in this team. They are the definition of team and class. Go mighty, mighty Bearcats. Stomp those Cardinals. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you, Commander. Best of luck to you as well. That's going to be kicked into the end zone as Khalil Wilson's going to let that go for a touchback. With 4:46 left, third quarter, Bearcats are going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Yeah, so 80 yards to go, and this is a must score for the Bearcats. So let's see. And time is now of the essence, so we're going to have to air the ball out a little bit. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this Cardinal team has come out from the halftime refreshed and sharp. They are really in command of this game and quickly with 4:46 left. Robert, a little play action right here. Guy has a little time. The man's open. Khalil Wilson catches it.
Good catch, first down. That's
First
nice
down.
first play there this drive.
Ball's going to be marked on the 31-yard line of the Bearcats. 1st and 10 with 4:40 left. Third quarter.
Yeah, so, Mike, I'm not sure, with Jordan out, I guess our best deep threat's probably Benton C. And I don't think Benton's been thrown to but one time tonight. So.
Well, Benton is the second fastest player on the team, so I think you are correct on that standpoint. Robert back to pass again. It's going to Khalil Wilson. It's going to be caught. Stays in bounds, so the clock's going to run with 4:20 left in the third quarter. Marked on the 36-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards, so it's going to be second down 5. I don't see how that's a gain of 4, but it's a gain of 5 to me. But 4 minutes left. The Bearcats getting a little momentum here, second half.
Roberts rolling out to the left, Michael, and he's got Benton C open.
And that's the second time this half where Benton C's become the defender opposed to the receiver.
Yeah, that number 3, Jordan Brown, who's a senior here for Mayfield. Boy, he's a good cover corner.
He's a good athlete. He's got really good speed. But on the scouting report, it says he's an average center back. But I tell you, he's done a great job tonight. He's better than average as far as
my guess is he probably makes bad decisions and gets beat. But if he's in position, you're not gonna separate from him, and he's been in good position both times on Benton.
Roberts back in the shotgun position. Isaiah Brents. It's going to be a pass out to Khalil. Nice block right there.
And a good play.
First down, Bearcats.
Really nice block there by Travis Abrams.
Yeah, Travis comes up a little shaken up right there, but that was a beautiful block by him, and that's the reason Khalil was able to get that first down.
Yep. I like that play.
Yeah, you like it when it's caught and
Sure.
good for a first down. Well, it's 9-11 here in Louisville, Kentucky. Chilly night, about 41, 42 degrees up here, but hopefully we can get a little heat by the Bearcat offense and score here quickly with 3:20 left in the third quarter. Tommy Stafiri and Isaiah Brents out in the backfield trying to give a little protection for Robert to pass that ball. It's ruled incomplete, intended for number 23, Khalil Wilson, so it's going to be second down 10 for the Bearcats with 3:16 left as the clock stops.
Yeah, so I think that's the third or fourth time that we've run that play in this drive. We may have to, throw it to the other side, or maybe cut Khalil inside as opposed to outside. We need to somehow get him open.
Again, you see that position, Robertson backfield, along with Isaiah and Tommy Stafiri. Tommy gets the ball. Not much room right there. Keeps those feet moving for a gain of about 3 yards. It's going to be third down 7. Got another shout out. Shout out from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Go Bearcats, turnover. Former KCD wrestling coach Chris Schaffner. I appreciate that, Chris.
Okay.
Coach Green mentioned there's going to be a lot of people out there listening tonight, and I love to see the shout-outs. Please don't hesitate. BluegrassMedical@hotmail.com. Play action for Robert Schultz. Long pass out there, and just overthrown, unfortunately, intended for number 33, Tommy Stafiri. It's going to be fourth down.
I wonder if we go for it
left.
here, Michael. I don't think we have a chance to win if we don't.
Pedro Gonzalez and on the coverage.
I don't know. I don't know why we would punt. I think we should go for it. That looks like we're going to punt.
Yeah, I think you're right. Robert Schultz is ready for
He's
that
gonna
quick punt.
kick it.
Yeah. Fourth down. Nice roller right there. Oh, it doesn't get the bounce that it should have. That ball should be inside the 10-yard line and just sank with 2:28 left in the third quarter. Cardinals take over. That's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know 4th and 7's tough, but when you're down 21 with 2:28 left in the third quarter, you wonder how many possessions you're going to get. So,
well, you wonder how many possessions you have left.
That's right. Yeah. So, and we haven't been able to stop them here in the second half. So, I think you got to go for that. But.
Well, I'm not going to question Coach Jones because I know he's going to be listening to this, but he's made a lot of great calls this year. And nice run right there, going to be tackled by Khalil Wilson. Ball's going to be down at the 41-yard line, but that's a tough call right there.
It is a tough call. There's no question.
It's easy for us to second guess, but on the other hand, you never know. We could get a turnover right here and get the ball back quickly, but I hate to second guess on something like that. Obviously, we only do that just because we want to win so bad.
Oh, sure. And, we're trying to have an unbiased opinion, too, so.
I'm biased. I'm sorry.
You're a homer.
That ball's going to be complete. Beautiful pass right there. It's going to go in for a touchdown. Touchdown Cardinals as they take now a 34-7 lead with 2 minutes left in the
there's
third
a
quarter.
flag, Michael. There is a flag.
Got to be a hold.
A flag on the play.
That ball's coming back. That flag is thrown in position where it's a hold.
Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man, wow.
So, we live for another day.
Yes, we do. Oh, boy. Thank goodness. I tell you, I love seeing Jordan down there. He's pacing that field. My good friend Lightning, trying to get his team to get motivated and get out there and get the defense to create a turnover here. 2:02 left. 5-yard penalty. That's going to take the ball all the way back to the 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 15. Clock stopped at 2:02. Have another shout out. Who's the other announcer? Bobby, my wife Lisa Corfage from Louisville recognizes him.
Wow,
Neil Flanagan.
Sure.
Bob Holtgrave.
Yeah, Lisa Corfage went to Atherton with my older brother Jim. She was in our class.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Oh, your brother went to Atherton?
He did, yeah. My oldest brother went to Atherton. The brother that's the middle brother, who's a year and a half older than me, that was here last week.
Yes.
He and I both went to Trinity. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lisa Corfage was good friends with. We had a lot of mutual friends and really nice, very nice lady.
So you are correct, Lisa. You do know him. Although I'd prefer not to know him. I don't know why anybody wanted to know Bob Holtgrave. Nice run right there by the Cardinals, number 23. Stuart Mills. That's going to be just short of the first down. No. I can't tell if they're going to give it to him, I think. It looks like a first down to me. But maybe it's just short. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and half a yard. Clock's running at 1:10 left, third quarter. Bearcats down 28-7. This game's being brought to you by Kentucky Country Day School in Louisville, Kentucky. Certainly do appreciate their support of Bearcat athletics. Yeah, you can see the Cardinals now really taking their time getting the ball off. That's going to be clearly a first down right there. It's going to be down at the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 49 seconds left in third quarter.
Yeah, like you said, Michael, they are a very well-coached team. And, I was talking to some of their parents last year when we went down to Mayfield. And, they said the head coach here at Mayfield, is very, very involved with the grade school, middle school, and high school football team. And they run a similar system all the way up through grade school, middle school, and high school. So these kids, when they get to high school, they're very well disciplined. Oh, Jonathan Jackson's wide open, and he can't make the catch.
Overthrown just a little bit. Guy couldn't get it into the hands. That'd be the first, a little overthrown pass right there. And, you mentioned something right there. It's coached, the Cardinals are coached by Joe Morris. And if you're not familiar with Mayfield Cardinals, when we went down there last year, you see all the state championships. It's almost like they should be in Class 2A or 3A. And I've always wondered, if you win that many state championships, come on, guys.
Yeah, I think it's totally based upon the size of the school, though.
You're correct.
So I tell you, I was so impressed with them last year when we played them, Michael, that, they certainly weren't nearly in the category of a Trinity, but I tell you what, they could have given San X a run for the money. I don't think they could have beat them, but they could have definitely played with them. You know, they had better skill position players, I'm sure, than San X. They probably didn't have the size, but
Well, the only loss this year was the first game of the year, Warren Central, who's a Class 5A, and they really played well against them.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Bearcats are down 28-7. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network. Another shout out as we get ready to. We got another shout out as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Big shout out from the Turners in Beaufort, Georgia. Coach Jones and I coached together for 6 years at. Now let me pronounce this correct. Darlington. It's been fun to watch him take the Bearcats to another level. Coach and Jill are missed in Georgia, but KCD is fortunate to have them in the Bearcat family.
Yeah, Coach Jones has done a great job this year.
Finish strong, Bearcats, and congratulations to Coach Jones from all the Turners in North Georgia. Rachel and Jason Turner and Jack and Audrey and Sam. Well, I appreciate that. I know Coach Jones would appreciate that as well. Ball's going to be complete. It's going to be out there to number 3, and he's going to be forced out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit short of the first down. They're a couple yards short.
It's complete to Brown. And it's going to be
they're bringing in their
4th down 1.
They're bringing in their short yardage offense, it looks like.
It is 4th and 1 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're just trying to keep the ball so they can keep that clock running. As the Bearcats are back on their heels, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we know where this ball is going. It's going to Jonathan Jackson.
That's a pretty easy prediction right there.
And a touchdown.
Yep. 5-10. 20-25. 30 touchdown. 11:45 left. Cardinals really taking over this second half. Got the score up to 34-7 over the Bearcats.
It's funny, you know, how the game changed. You know, with just a little bit of time left in that first half, everything was going the Bearcats' way, and couple bad breaks, couple good plays by Mayfield, and boy, they've just really, they've gotten their legs under them, and boy, they've really showed how good they are.
Yeah, the point after attempt is good. That's going to make it 35-7. 11:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Mayfield 35, Country Day 7.
Let's take a break. Bearcats down 35-7. This game's being brought to you by iHigh.com and 852 FX.
The best new cars make the best used cars. And at Jeff Weiler Toyota in Clarksville, our certified Toyotas are a tremendous value. Select from hundreds of award-winning certified Toyotas, all with low miles, available financing, and certified pre-owned advantage. 2010 Toyota Corolla, only $14,980. 2011 Toyota Camry LE, only $17,988. 2010 Toyota RAV4, only $19,988. Buy now for just a fraction of the new car price.
Come see us. We can save you time and money on your next Toyota. Jeff Weiler, Clarksville, Toyota.com.
Well, with 11:45 left in the fourth quarter, this is Bearcats hadn't seen this since the Carroll County game.
No, you know, and even in the Carroll County game, we were in that game the whole way, and we were never down more than 10. Oh my gosh!
It unfortunately kind of defines the second half right there.
Yeah, you know, Khalil fields that punt and tries to get started and just loses his footing and falls down at the 6. So
the ball is down at the 6-yard line.
Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats from their own 6-yard line. We only have 94 yards to go. We can do that. Keep your head up, boys. You can do it. They're playing hard. They haven't quit. You can hear the student body down here. I believe we'll win, we'll win. I love that. Student body having a great time. Showed up in big force here.
Oh, this could be a good play here.
Yeah, Benton C.
Boy, did Jonathan Jackson close on that fast. That was unbelievable. He had room to run, and
that's why he's going to be
a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah. No doubt. And they keep him in bounds, so that clock's still running. 11:24 left. Bearcats aren't in much of a hurry right now. I wish they'd get a little more of a hurry. And as that clock runs, it's going to be second down 1 from their own 15-yard line.
I'd love to see a score again here, Michael.
Yeah, so would I. So would I. Robert Schultz is under center. It's going to be a run. Isaiah Brents dances out to the outside. Not much room there. He's going to go down for a loss. He's going to have a loss of about 2 yards.
Oh, Isaiah comes up. Oh, he's staying in. Looks like he got a bit of a stinger there. Looks like his arm's just hanging there. Hopefully he's okay.
It is 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, he's got his helmet off. He's hurting right there. I think you're right. Might be a stinger. Robert Schultz comes back.
I think he's getting feeling back. It looks like he's better.
Ball's on the 14-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Kind of a tough call right here. You really can't throw that ball out to the side because they've just attacked us with no problem. Roberts back to pass, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's got to be a personal foul. How do you not call that? Boy, just, Tommy Staferi misses the pass, and a couple seconds later he just gets flattened with no penalty. So,
well, that's just the way it's gone for us tonight, unfortunately. 10:07 left in the ball game. Bearcats down 35-7. It's going to be 4th down 3 from their own 14. Roberts back to punt as Jackson checks in for the Cardinals to receive.
Yeah, I know. It's Kevin's telling us, Michael, that we're not talking very much.
Well, it's kind of hard to get a little loud and excited. But that's a fumble right there. Jackson's going to get it back, unfortunately.
Boy, yeah.
Now, why didn't they throw a penalty there? Because that was a penalty earlier in the game.
Well,
But,
I think the thing is, Michael, is when we don't field, the ball bounces away from us, and they've dropped a couple of the balls tonight, and the ball just stays right at their feet, and they're able to recover it.
Well, got an email from Karen Parks. Thanks for broadcasting the game. It's great to be able to watch at home. Go Cards. Whoa, oh, my gosh, did I just read that? God bless America. Don't you ever email me again, Karen Parks. That is just obnoxious. Go Big Blue, my friend. Go Big Blue.
Now, are we sure she's a Bearcat fan? Could she be a Mayfield fan?
Well, it could be. All right, hey, Karen, email me back and let me know where you're emailing or listening from. I'd love to hear back from you because that's right. You could be a Mayfield Card fan.
She could be a Mayfield Cardinals fan.
I love the fact that
you love the Mayfield Cardinals. I thought you were for the Bearcats. What the heck?
You have walked
Kevin, look what we've been dealing with all year.
You walked on my words all year long. Well, going to be first down Cardinals right there. He's still running. Going to get it all the way down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals with 9:21 left as clock stops as they move the chains up. Gets a gain of 17 yards right there. 1st and 10 Cardinals. You'll never hear me say go Cards again. I will tell you
You just said it.
God bless America.
That's what you said. You just said you'll never hear me say go Cards.
Oh, my God.
Did you not say that?
Oh, my gosh. It's been a long year. Been a long year. I need a lot of sympathy from people out there putting up with you, even from your wife. Oh, big run right there. It's going to be good for another first down as he gets inside the 10-yard line. He's going to be brought down right around the 9, almost the 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Cardinals with 8:53 left as the clock stops again for the first down. If you'd like a shout-out, don't hesitate. I love hearing from everybody throughout the country and throughout the world. BluegrassMedical@hotmail.com. This game is being brought to you by Kentucky Country Day School, supporting the athletic department here of the Bearcats. Guys in the shotgun position. That's going to be another run. I expect they're not going to pass the ball again tonight.
No, and that little number 32 there for Mayfield, he's an impressive backup running back. I know they usually go to Jonathan Jackson, but this Jordan Tyler is a good player.
Well, he's a sophomore, so it's you get in a game like this where you're 35-7. I think it's smart that they put him in with the starting team and get him a little experience and a little more confidence. So that's smart of them to take Jackson out.
Yeah.
Because no need to have him here. Why risk injury? A good move by Coach Morris of the Cardinals. It's going to be a high snap right there. He gets hit behind the line, but he's still able to get up there and get a few yards. The ball is going to be marked right at the 6-yard line. So no gain right there. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Cardinals. Oh, okay, I got back from Karen Parks. I'm in Mayfield, Kentucky, all right, and we do appreciate being able to see the game. Well, you're welcome. I'll tell you what, Karen, I appreciate the fact you're watching it. So sorry it's a little biased because this is, we're broadcasting for the Bearcats, so I hope I haven't said anything you take offense to. But great to have the crowd up here from Mayfield, Kentucky, and your football team. I tell you what, you got a good-looking football team. Best of luck to y'all next week, and hope y'all have safe travels back home to Mayfield, Kentucky.
Boy, they're just
got a bit
moving,
of a scrum right there.
The pile there.
Yeah.
Another impressive run there.
You're not that biased.
For Jordan Tyler.
Yeah, he's going to get a gain of 4 yards. So it's going to be 4th down 1 with 6:50 left in the ball game.
Well, Michael, I was just getting ready to compliment Coach Morris up 35-7 that he took Jonathan Jackson out, but 4th and goal from the 1, Jonathan Jackson's back in. So I'm not sure why he's doing that. I mean, the game's in hand, but he's going to hand it off to give him a touchdown.
He's short.
I don't know if he got it.
He's short. Say what you want. He's short.
No, he didn't get in.
He's already down. Yeah, the Bearcats are going to get it over. I like to see the Bearcats still fighting. Even though they're down 35-7 with 6:24 left.
Take possession at their own 1-yard line.
Now, Karen Parks, I'd like to know who your player is. I'm looking on the roster.
She may just be a fan. I don't see a Parks.
So that's interesting. We were told a lot of the Mayfield, in fact, they were going to close the streets in Mayfield because so many people were coming up here. And glad to see a big crowd over there, but I do hope y'all have a safe trip back home because I know that's a bit of a hike for y'all. Welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses. Yes! It's going to be 1st and 10 as the Bearcats take over on downs. Robert Schultz under center. Oh, it's going to be a long pass outside.
He's wide open.
It's going to be
go.
He's to the 40. He's to the 50, down to the 40. 30.
He's going to go. 99-yard touchdown pass. Unbelievable.
Wow. That ball was thrown 50 yards up in the air.
Oh, that's great.
And 50 yards down the field. Beautiful catch right there.
Yeah, that's got to be a KCD record. It's hard to throw longer than a 99-yard touchdown pass.
Well, that makes it a little more respectable right there, making it 35-13. David Holtgrave checks in as Khalil Wilson's going to hold the snap. 6:10 left in the 4th quarter. Okay, good. I'm thinking I can't help, just guide me. Can't help it. Davis waits the snap. Good snap. It's going to be good. 35-14. I like to see the Bearcats still moving that ball, keeping their head up. They'll stay here, Kevin.
So it'll be interesting, Michael, to see if we onside kick it here. We may as well. If we have it in the repertoire, we may as well do it.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you, now you get a little turnover right here, so you kind of can't blame Coach Morris for going at 4th and goal right there. I don't know.
No.
You always like to think optimistically. I've never been a pessimist, but who knows?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get an onside kick. We had a great conversion percentage on 2-point conversions going back last year. We haven't tried it yet this year, though. Well, be interesting to see what happens.
Well, again, I would like to thank everybody out there with the shout-outs. Shout-outs from Baltimore, Maryland, up to Connecticut, up to Maine, out to the South Pole, down to Mayfield, Kentucky, out to New Mexico.
Wow.
That's been fun tonight. I like that.
It's been. I wish the game had a little bit of a different outcome, but it's been an enjoyable game.
Yes, it has. I'd like to hear from a lot of the older alumnus out there, the KMI graduates. I had a good time with the ex-athletes, Neil Bennett, who's a Cajun, went to LSU. I'm not sure what happened there.
I guess they didn't.
It was a nice kick.
Yeah.
David did a nice job making that ball roll, and the Bearcats had a chance there. Well, it must be offsides. No?
I didn't see a flag.
A false start on the Bearcats.
Well, okay. It's false start against the Bearcats. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty right there.
Yeah, so you almost wonder if you just sail it down to about the 20 and.
That's a good 10-yard kick right there, but it's going to be downed by the Cardinals. Well, Cam Barks emailed me back. I'm a teacher at Northside Baptist. Go look Winstra. P.S. You forgot to say, no, I'm not saying it again. My gosh, he tried to get me to say it again.
That?
Laugh out loud. I'm not laughing out loud, Karen Parks from Mayfield, Kentucky.
Wow.
She tried to get me to say, go Cats. That's what she's trying to get me to say. Holgrave, leave my phone alone. It's going to be 1st and 10, balls at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Luke Winstra's their kicker.
Okay, good. Jackson's got it. And he's going to be brought down. Nice tackle by Khalil Wilson.
By Khalil.
Yeah. I mean, that was just arm strength right there to bring him down. Gets a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down 2. 5:50 left in the ball game. Bearcats, longest pass of the touchdown pass in history, 99 yards to make it 35-14.
I tell you, their quarterback must run 6 or 7 miles a game running over the sideline for every play.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's going to be Jackson again. He runs out to the corner.
And
finally,
they call
right
it.
there. Yeah, he
Holy
clearly
cow,
saw that
They just
one.
mauled him.
Oh, don't do that. Almost a hit outside the line against the Bearcats, but they didn't call it, thank goodness. But it's going to be holding penalty. Going to make it a 2nd and 12, taking it all the way back to the, well, it depends on where it was going to be marked. So, well, it's the line of scrimmage, isn't it? So that's going to take it all the way back to the 43.
46, so that one they gave him too
45.
big of a penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. It's right. It's the 46, but we'll take it. 5:11 left in the ball game. Bearcats down 35-14, but still working. Still working.
14 for the Cardinals at their own 45.
Well, Karen Barks, I assume you're a Baptist. A lot of good Church of Christ people down there. That's what I am all my life. It's going to be 2nd and 14 with 4:50 left. Quick snap right there. Jackson's got it. Got some room to run, and it's going to be good for another first down.
Another great tackle by Khalil, but unfortunately it's 20 yards downfield.
Yeah, he's going to be down right there at the 39-yard line with 4:44 left. 1st and 10. Clock started and running at 4:35. Yeah, they're just taking their time, letting that clock run as much as they can. It's going to be another good run right there. A bit of a scrum out there. He's still moving
the pile.
Yeah, it's going to be good for
8 or 9
9
yards.
9 yards right there. It's going to be 3rd and short with 4 minutes left.
Mills on the carry for the Cardinals. It is 2nd.
Hey, Bob, it's been a great year.
Yeah, it's been fun, Michael. It's always fun. So, it's a historic season for KCD. They accomplished probably more. They accomplished more this year probably than they ever have. So, So it's always disappointing when you get eliminated, but the facts of life are in football is only one team is crowned a champion, and unfortunately it's not going to be KCD this year.
Well, and you got to be proud of your son. You can't say enough good stuff about David. He's had just
there's a fumble.
We'll wait I don't think they're going to call it down right there.
They're going to call it down.
But we'll talk about his career a little bit here. He's had a wonderful career. Of course, he's got a lot of records that I predict will be here for a long time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I was really optimistic that he could get a couple kicks in excess of 50 yards this year. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out. But yeah, he's set numerous records. He's a 3-year starter. He started some as a freshman. Daniel Mark was here, and he was a really good kicker himself. So yeah, he has a bunch of touchback records. He's got the 2 longest makes in school history. So yeah, he's had a good career. I mean, I think the one thing that's interesting, Michael, is that as David was between his 8th grade and 9th grade year, one of the main reasons he always liked KCD, but one of the main reasons he stayed was Coach Green recruited him to kick, and he was really enamored with that. So yeah, really good soccer career, really good football career.
Congratulations on a great season to the Bearcats. Thank you to all the seniors for your leadership. It's been fun to see your progression over the years. Good luck to Tommy and the other juniors as they take the baton for next year. Matt Evans. Go Bruins! Now, I will say that one. I don't have a problem with that, but I really don't
he's
mean
big.
it.
Yeah, he went to UCLA.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, now that was a fumble there. Ben Rice stripped him and
got another shout-out to Mickey Mai, number 5 of Mayfield, for signing to Campbellsville last night on scholarship. Love you, bro. That's great.
That is great. Yeah, he's a good player.
Yes, he is. And
he's a good receiver. Number 3 for them. Jordan Brown's a good player. I've been impressed with the quarterback. I think the Guy kid, or Gooey, however you say it, is a good player.
Yeah, Jake Guy.
And then
I'm sorry
and then
about
Jonathan
that, Mayfield
Jackson.
fans.
Yeah, Jonathan Jackson's a stud. So
yes, he is, without a doubt. And Western's going to love him, so he's going to be fun to watch. Going to be a nice tackle right there by the Bearcats.
Yeah, it was
Josh Spurrier was able to
again.
bring him down with a little help by Tommy Stafiri. So Jordan Tyler with that carry going to go for a loss. So it's going to be 3rd down 4.
4th and 4, yeah.
Or 4th and 4, yeah. With 1:26 left. Well, you want to head down?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head down. Michael, good season.
Great year.
Kevin,
Thank you,
good
Bob.
work. All right.
We're gonna let Bob Holtgrave go downstairs since this is David Holtgrave, his son's final game. Listen, I would like to thank everyone that's been out there listening to us all year. Certainly do appreciate all the shout-outs that we've had this year, and also wish the best of luck to Mayfield. They really have a special team out here tonight. They've done a wonderful job coming up here, driving up here 4.5 hours, and unfortunately beat my team, the Bearcats. So I wish them the best of luck next week. I wish them the best of safe travels as well back to Mayfield, Kentucky. Well, with 1 minute left, we've got a score of 35-14. Not going the Bearcat way tonight, but that's just the way it's gone so far this year, and or so far this ball game tonight. And but can't say enough. What a team this has been, and all accolades and congratulations going to the coaching staff. Matt Jones, in his first year as coach, has just done a wonderful job. Well, Robert's going to go down for a sack right there.
On the carry.
It's going to be 49 seconds left in the ball game and the year, unfortunately, for the Bearcats. We're going to take a quick break with 49 seconds timeout on the field. This is Kentucky Country Day Football Network.
If anyone would like to have a broadcast, please contact 852FX by contacting me, Kevin Stammerman, 502-608-5288, or you can send me an email, kevin@852fx.com. I work with many high schools, and we'll be back We're going to take it down to the
Well,
field
the
right
Bearcats
now.
are coming out on offense. Most likely for the final time this year. 49 seconds left, down 35-14. 2nd and 10. They're on their own 13-yard line. Robert Schultz is back in shotgun position. It's going to be play action. Throwing a long pass out there. It's going to be intercepted, unfortunately, by Mayfield. He's going to be down, tackled right there by Khalil Wilson. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Mayfield on their own yard line. Well, as I was mentioning before, it has been a great year this year. 9 seniors saying so long to Kentucky Country Day football tonight. What a wonderful job they've had going to have the season. 11-2 on the final night. Obviously wanted to win 2 more games after this, but this is historical. They had never been to the district championship game as Mayfield lines up to down 5 seconds left. Good show of sportsmanship out there by both teams, congratulating each other. Obviously, I want to say thank you to all the Mayfield fans that are out there. Wish you the best of luck, and obviously would like to wish safe travels for this team and the fans all the way back down to Mayfield, Kentucky. Hopefully they're not driving back tonight. They might spend the night. That would be a late night, although it's only 8:45 their time. So, but that's going to be the ball game and end of the season for the Bearcats. But what a historical year it's been. And but we'll take a quick break right now. We'll have the post-game comments from Matt Jones and maybe a few other people as well. This is the Kentucky Country Day Football Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, remain seated for presentation of trophies in just a few minutes.
Well, we're going to wait. So line up over here. They're going to have a presentation of the trophy in just a second for the district championship here. And we'll stand by for that for just a second.
Please
So
direct
if,
your attention to the middle of the field for tonight's award presentation.
we got Coach Green over here giving the
KCD
awards.
Director, Dr. J. Ken Green will be presenting tonight's trophy. For finishing as Class A Region 1 runner-up,
Well, we're going to be the Class A runner-up.
Kentucky Country Day with tonight's runner-up trophy.
Now you can see the seniors lining up here. I know they're disappointed, but still, what a great job by this senior group right here. Tough game tonight, but boy, you cannot say enough about the accolades of what a successful season they've had.
The 2012 Class A Region 1 champions.
And they're going to give the trophy over to Mayfield, district champions.
A great round of applause.
Congratulations to Mayfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winner will face the winner of the Beechwood.
So Frankfort High School and Beechwood are playing, and that's who's going to be playing next week against Mayfield. So I'm sure they're going to anxiously await to see what's going to happen right there. But enough of talking about Mayfield. Let's get down here with the Bearcats and their final huddle for the year.
So right here where you compete every single for 58 minutes with another one. Do you understand? Start getting your mind. Get ready. Here we go. Sean E, right? Here we go. Bring it in. Let's go. Get us up, Sean. Yeah, I got it.
Well, Coach, I know this is definitely not the way you wanted to end the year, but you got to be proud of the fact this team didn't quit.
No, absolutely not. You know, I mean, I think we came a long way. A couple of plays in the first half sort of broke our back, and we could have quit, and we didn't. And I don't think we ever quit this year.
I know that was one of the things you were concerned about. Of course, we haven't been down in many games this year whatsoever, and we get down in this game, and you were worried about this team and how they would act to adversity. And as far as I'm concerned, they were successful.
I think so, too. You know, I think all you can ask of a group of kids and people is to try to reach their potential. And I think we came pretty dang close if we didn't get there. And I think that's all you can do with a football team.
Well, I know it's a tough pill to swallow for you and I to have this kind of conversation, but you cannot say enough about the history we've broken this year. You're looking at a 12 or 11-1 team or 11-2 team this year. All the records that these seniors have broken, and they've done a phenomenal job. And I tell you what, your first year here, congratulations.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. All right,
okay, buddy.
We'll see you.
All right. All right, Jimmy Cliff. I had a shout out from your mom and dad a little earlier tonight.
Yeah, they gave you one.
Oh yeah, but I tell you what, it's been good having you here this season, and I know you want to say hello to them in Fairfax, Virginia.
Oh yeah, thanks for my #1 fan since you know I've been a little pup. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me through everything.
Well, you've done a good job, I tell you, and you've come in here, and as far as we're a tight-knit family here at Kentucky Country Day, and I can't thank you enough for what you've done this year. You've done a great job. Your mom and dad did a great job.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Well, take care, buddy. All right, well, that's going to do it this year, unfortunately. Hoping I'd get a couple other coaches, but unfortunately, here's my good friend, the man, Bob Holgrave.
God love you.
But thanks for all your help this year. I can't thank you enough.
The highlight of the game tonight wasn't the 99-yard touchdown pass. It was hearing you say "Go Cards" 3 times. So
I tell you what, if I ever get down to Mayfield, Kentucky, I'm looking that woman up, and I'm going to smack her bottom. Hopefully I won't get arrested. But take care, buddy. Hey, it was good. Hey, Ed Long, let me borrow you for just a second. Well, I know this is not the night you wanted to see, but, you know, just like I told Jimmy just a couple of minutes ago, you know, this is your first year out here, and you've done a phenomenal job with the players, and this has just been a lot of fun this year, and I really appreciate everything you've done for Country Day.
You know, as the game ended, I sat back there, and I couldn't be bitter about it, Michael, because a year ago, wondering where my life was going, and here tonight I'm playing in the 3rd round, the biggest game in KCD history.
That's
and
right.
I couldn't be prouder of the guys and the road we've traveled from February to now. I told them this week, I said, you know, it's not that we worked hard this week. We've worked hard and we put in the work since February. And we did, and that's a really good football team right there. And that's what we want to be like, you know, when we take the field. We want the state championships, and we're going to get there. And as the game ended, my thoughts went right to where we're going with that.
The true sign of a strengthened Coach Ed Long.
But I couldn't be prouder. You know, I can't walk away tonight depressed about anything because I'm so proud of the guys and the effort they put in. And you saw at the end of the game, they did not quit.
That's right.
There was no quitting those guys.
That's right.
And last year they quit. Even though I wasn't here, I know they quit. But where I've come in a year's time, I just couldn't be happier with my life right now. You know?
Certainly do appreciate you. More, Coach.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, well, let me see. Chris. See him. I'm going to bring Chris Herrick over here real quick. Ball game. But you can't say enough about this football team. They didn't have quit in them.
No, you know what? They played till the end, and they got stunned a little bit. You know, it's hard to overcome jumping up and taking a couple. It was 2 plays in a row. You know, they got us in the first half, and it takes a very mature team to overcome that, and they did. And our defense came back out and played pretty well. And you know, you just couldn't. You know that these guys left it all out here. And all the stuff that they did in the offseason was very it was well worth it. So.
Well, one thing, I was caught off surprise by Coach Jones last week, and he sat there in his office and looked at me and says, "What do you think of the game?" And this is against Russellville. And you know me by now. I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you and try and paint a pretty picture. Yeah. And I told him that what's going to happen is we have to be physical in order to win these ball games. Last week was the most physical defense I've ever seen. This week they came out physical again. And I tell you what, your first year as head coach of defense, I think you've done a phenomenal job, and I want to congratulate you.
I really appreciate it. You know, in our guys, it just comes down to this coaching staff, you know, just having 3 and 4 and 5 guys there every Sunday, you know, to get ready and to help me. It's not me by myself. I can't watch all the film by myself. I can't watch every play Mayfield ran, and but just having those guys and having everybody on the same page, and our kids, and they stepped up. We asked a lot of them, and we asked them to play against the #1 team in the state with confidence, and they did for us, and I was very proud of them.
Well, congratulations on a great season. Certainly do appreciate you speaking to us for a minute.
See you next year.
All right, sounds good. Well, that's going to do it. I think that's going to be all we're going to be able to talk to. Certainly do congratulate Mayfield once again. Hey, Coach Morris, can I bug you 1 minute? I'm Michael Bennett.
Hey, Michael.
We're up here doing high over the internet, and I know we got a few of your guys there, but that's right. But we've had a few people send me shout-outs from Mayfield, Kentucky, and, of course, I want to congratulate you on a big win right there.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. You know, they were really fired up coming out. You know, the first time they've ever hosted a regional championship game here, and played hard, and, you know, it's just playoff football, and that's what you got to do.
Well, one of your fans sent me an email, and at the bottom it said "Go Cards," in which I've never said in my life because I went to Kentucky. So I have a hard time looking at this little patch right here with Cardinals on it. But I hope y'all have a safe drive home, and all your fans have a safe trip, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's going to do it for this broadcast of the football. Football season's over. Bearcats go down, unfortunately, 35-14. It's been a great season. Again, I certainly do appreciate everyone that's out there that paid attention and sent me all the shout-outs from Albuquerque, from Connecticut to America, and from the South Pole. Thank you, Commander Onassis. Stay tuned for basketball season. Coach Booker and his varsity basketball team will be online, and please pay attention to the FYI or any shout-outs that you'd like to say there as well. Thank you to Kevin Stammerman. He does a fantastic job coming up here every night to broadcast these by the internet as well. This is Michael Bennett coming to you from Kentucky Country Day. Bearcats go down to Mayfield. So long.